All right. Hello, everybody out there. Let me know if you can hear me. Sorry, I got started a couple of minutes late. I actually thought I had a little starting soon going, but I did not. So let me know if you can hear me. And I'm going to scroll back through the chat here. Looks like some of you guys have been waiting on me. Hello, hello. Sound is good. Thank you, the other Jimmy. So let's see here. Who do we have? We have Weed Stacker, not Stacker, John Shank, Ed Finds Treasure. What is that? VT Redneck, 83 Ogre Coins, Chris Kubal, Willie Lumen, Ed Finds Treasure, Jessica Poulin, CW Silver Searcher. Who else is in here? Wild Ohio, Outdoors and Detecting, Legit Sir Noobs. Who else is in here? Babsia Tori, the other Jimmy, Bionic Bull 88. Glad you two could take a break from all your silver games to come visit. Ed Obermeyer Kolb, good to see you. Tomek D, CW Silver Searcher, Keith James. Mo Money Inc. I'm probably going to miss a few. Willie Lumen, Brockton Magnet Fitcher, Kevin Hamilton. I'm sure I missed a few of you. Mel S, Mike Sklies? I'm not sure how to say that, Mike. Sorry if I butchered that. Coin Hunter Chris, Sea Monkey Metals, Todd Birch. All right, Harold Grigby. Good to see everybody. So you guys can see this is all the stuff we're giving away tonight. I did plan on doing a couple of box $half hunt, and we had a little bit of a issue with the banks this week, and I only was able to get one box. So we're going to do a one box hunt. We'll give away a couple of rolls here and there, maybe even most of the rolls. We will be giving away everything you see here on the table, and we will break in and out of the coin roll hunt to give stuff away. So hope you guys don't mind, but we'll be here for, probably an hour or so doing that box and doing these giveaways. So I hope you guys enjoy. It does look like we've got, I don't know, about a 10 or 15 second delay on the video and the audio, so bear with me. And I did make a handful of people that probably don't know moderators, so if you've got the wrench, feel free to help out. And if you don't want to help out, that's cool too. But I'm looking forward to giving away 4 ounces of silver. We've got a bunch of individual silver pieces here, some proof Benjis, a proof quarter. We've got a 40%. We got a 90% half. I think we've got a silver quarter in here. We've got a silver dime, and then a couple of collectible coins. A Leaky Bucket. We've got a die chip 2021 Delaware and a 2019 W, which is a pretty cool gift. So let me get the box of halves up here. Let's do just a couple of rolls, and we'll give away something. I'll figure out what we'll give away here in a minute. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Much success to me. I appreciate that a lot. I'm going to go ahead and get this box open. Oh, you know what? Something's going on here. Let me see. Make sure. I've got Nightbot running. I don't know if it connected, so I'm going to... There it is. Okay. So, you guys, just so you know, I will be using... We're going to tear it. Come on, glue. All right. Just wouldn't unzip. There we go. Uh-oh. Looks like I got a little delay there. Yeah, I had a little clip in the audio. Hopefully you guys are back. It looks like I'm back. I need something to throw these in. Give me a second. Is the audio all better? Yeah, I don't know why it's buffering. It says excellent condition. Hang on here. Let me see. I hope I don't. All right, it looks like audio is back. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is what I get for getting started on my live stream like 2 minutes before I'm supposed to start. So for any new YouTubers out there, live streaming, practice, give yourself plenty of extra time. It's been several months since I have last live streamed, so I will be a little rusty. I do have a box of halves here. I don't see any enders. So what I am going to do is, if you guys wouldn't mind, keep chatting. I only have about 6 or 7 people in the giveaway list. Actually, I just refreshed it. So you guys need to chat up a little bit. Here, I'll go ahead and show you. So I'm using Nightbot. So as you guys chat, it's going to fill in over here for the giveaways. Make sure mods are included. How do I do this? And mods. So you guys make sure you chat. I'm going to give away, let's do 3 rolls. And I'm going to pick a winner here in just a second. So you guys go ahead and keep chatting. I'll give this maybe 1 more minute. And we'll give away 3 rolls. We'll open up together. Whatever silver is in there will be yours. If we find any errors or varieties, those will be yours. NIFCs, I'm not going to bother shipping. But if it's something of decent value, it's yours to keep. But I just don't want to lose my butt if this ends up being a box full of, $200 worth of NIFCs. So, and the chat's going by really quickly. So, hello to everybody. Thank you for all the congratulations. And thank you guys all for being here. All right, so we'll do lots of giveaways. So if you're not in on this one, you'll get in on the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it here. And it looks like Diggin' Dave is going to kick us off with the first 3 rolls. I am, just so you know, Diggin' Dave, I'm going to start here and we'll go up. This is how I always search them, or 95% of the time I search them this way. So that's just where you're going to start. I did not do a coin roll, so I have no idea if we have enders on the other side. And I don't know where my screwdriver is, so we're going to take our life in our own hands today and do this with a little pocket knife. And let me know if the video is okay for you guys. And if I'm going too fast or too slow. But I'm going to try to move along so we're not here all night. And for varieties and stuff, I will put decent, the decent looking coins under the scope. Like that's a decent 71. I'll throw that under there. But I am not going to throw every single potential coin under the scope because I just don't want to be here all night. So we did 3 rolls. That was roll number 1. And if you have a question for me, make sure you tag me just so that it will jump out to me. And if I miss it, feel free to say it again. Looks like we might have an NIFC in here. It's a 2000 NIFC. Well, that's not an NIFC. It's just a really nice 2000. There's a 2010, though, on the ender. We'll call it a fine, but we won't be shipping those out. Well, I'm glad you guys could all join me for tonight. I was really excited about hitting my 2,000 subscriber goal. I know when I started this channel out, I didn't think anybody would ever watch it. And quite frankly, I'm just really appreciative to all you guys that come back day after day and week after week to watch the videos I put out. So thank you. Because I wouldn't have this video if you guys weren't watching my content. Still not seeing any silver, Digging Dave. I'm sorry. We tried. We've still got a couple we'll throw into the scope. It's a decent looking 71. All right, I'll check that one too. That one's not great. All right. Quick look here. I think that's a big no on the 74. Let's do this, make it a little bit easier. Nope. Nope. So I'm just looking for some doubling in here. I don't think so. It's got some stuff on it, but I don't think that qualifies. All right. Sorry, Digging Dave. So let's do 3 more rolls and then we'll give away Let's do 3 more rolls and then we will do a giveaway. Here we go. I'm going to do Nightbot again. And we will go ahead and roll 1 more. Good luck, everybody. 3 more rolls. Here we go. Bobsia Tori. Congratulations. So there's 1. Well, let's do this. Let's get back to the live stream. That's 1. That's 2. That is 3 rolls. So good luck to you, Bobsia. Let's see what we get. Not seeing anything in there. I don't know if you guys, when you coin roll hunt, if you look at every coin for an off, what do they call it? When the reverse is out of whack, when it's off rotation, I guess is the right way to say it. I don't really ever do that. I know some people do. It's not my thing. All right, so roll number 1's a bust. I do hope we find some silver in here. These are Loomis rolls from Wells Fargo, and they've been way more miss than hit. I did have 3 boxes on order from Brinks, and, well, I'd put in the order for them, and it just didn't get placed this week. So I called the bank today, and they were very apologetic, and they just didn't have any boxes for me. So I was only able to get this 1 box from Wells Fargo. All right, roll number 3. So Coin Hunter Chris, have you found anything good of late that wasn't shown on the channel? So yes, I mean, it's small. I got a couple of things I guess I can talk about. I won't show them all, but I'll talk about one here in just a second. Let me get through these rolls. And I had planned on doing a video about this little find, and I talked about it on One Roll at a Time's live stream the other day, but I just didn't get around to making a video. Sorry, Babsia Tori, nothing for you and all that. Let's look at these 2 real quick under the scope. It's been a long time since I've found a 71 DDO, and actually a pretty long time since I have found a 74, quite frankly. Sorry. So real quick, Coin Roll Hunter Chris's question. So I found these 3 Mercury dimes at my teller the other day. Actually, I was dropping off coins like a week and a half ago, and they said that there's a teller that's not here. They got 3 funny looking dimes. I'll put, I don't know how well they'll show up under the scope. It's probably a little zoomed in. But I ended up getting a 1917S. So anyway, yeah, to finish the story, they said, yeah, one of our tellers got some funny looking dimes and they had like 16, 17, and 18 on them. And I was really hoping they were going to be like 18, 16, 17, and 18. And it was before I went on vacation. And I asked them to hang on to them. When I came back, I ran over to the bank and it ended up being Mercury dimes. And it was a 16 or a 17 and an 18S. And this last one was a 1919 Denver. So I got 3 Merc dimes for 30 cents. So that was a find that I did not put on my channel. I did 3 half-dollar boxes before my vacation that I just didn't have time to film. And I found 1 40% silver, which is really sad, but that's how it goes. At least I got one. So hopefully that answers your question. If you want to check out a lot of silver, go check out Chris Kubal. He's been killing it with customer wrap rolls. He found more silver in like 7 customer wrap rolls than I probably found all last year. So, have I ever found a 1970 CRHing? No, I have not. I have never found a 1970 while hunting rolls. That's one I'm desperate to find. I bought some 1970s, but I've never found one. So I tell you guys what, let's do a giveaway. How's that sound for everybody? You guys want to do a giveaway? Let's start with something simple. We'll start with something on a little lower tier here. We'll do that 2021 die chip error. I don't know how well it's going to show up on my little camera here. You can see there's a little tiny die chip on the back of his hat. It's worth $1 or $2 on eBay. It's a decent looking coin. So we'll give this one away. So we'll use the Nightbot like we have before. Let me come back in here and re-enable the 2 folks. So Diggin' Dave and Babsia. We're not going to let you win any more rolls, but I've just re-entered you into, and I'll show you guys just so you can see it. Where am I going here? This little blue check mark indicates, well, maybe I do need to. Come on. That little blue mark means you're eligible again. So here we go. We're going to do it in 3, 2, 1. Denmo. Denmo, you have won this 2021 Delaware die chip error. Shoot me an email. Congratulations. Shoot me an email. My email address is right here in my live stream. So you can see it next to where I say PPFF and PPGS. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you won. And I will get that out in the mail for you. And just so you guys know, a lot of these, smaller pieces like the quarters, I will just put an envelope and kind of tape the edges to make sure that it'll get there. I just don't want to blow $3 shipping you a quarter. So if it gets lost in the mail, sorry. But I've shipped a lot of stuff that way lately, and eBay's even allow you to ship this kind of stuff that way. And it does get through. I don't think I've had anyone complain that they haven't gotten stuff shipped that way. The larger items I will put in a bubble envelope and ship those tracked. And I will provide you guys tracking numbers if you win. But some of these lower end things, we'll put in an envelope. Okay, so that's 1 down. We got about 8 more of those to go. Let's give away a few more. Rolls. Jimmy Licari, hey, congratulations on over 2K. You've come a long way, my friend. Thank you so much. Robert Shaw says he sees I wear no gloves. Hang on, what's going on here with my camera? Did it stop for you guys? Or is it still going? I want to make sure that the camera's going. Because it does not appear to have caught up for me. Hang on a second. So you guys are seeing my camera is updated? Because I've moved that quarter off the black mat and I'm not seeing movement. Okay. Yeah, give me a second. Do I ever find error coins or cool varieties on these $half ever give you of real value outside of silver? So Robert Shaw, I've made some of my DDOs that I've found, I've made upwards of like, you know, 40, 50 bucks on eBay. It's rare though. Normally, you know, some of the DDOs, they're more in like the $10 to $20 range. And W's, I do know I could make a bunch of money for them. But I don't ever sell them. I hang on to all my W's. All right, I just killed my camera, hoping to reconnect it, and it is not reconnecting. Give me just a second, guys. Oh, come on. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming, buddy. Sorry I'm having technical difficulties. What is going on? Microscope's working. My camera is not. All right, hang on, guys. There we go. Okay, sorry. Yep, having some video trouble. Let me know if you guys can see that now. It should be back, and we should be back in business. For some reason, I use OBS camera on my cell phone, and the app just decided to stop working. So let me know if video is going. All good. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Awesome. So I'm probably missed some questions in there. Apologies. Just ask those again, and I'll see if I can answer them as we get there. So we are going to go ahead and give away 3 more rolls. And Denmo, I'm going to just put you back in real quick. And we will roll it. So Todd Birch, you are going to win the next 3 rolls out of this box. So there's your 3 rolls. Todd Birch is the winner. So let's get into these really quickly. If you were just coming to the stream, thanks for coming. I kind of lost track of who's here and who's not, but welcome if you are new. So one of the question I just answered a minute ago about finding anything of value in the varieties. I know Rob finds treasure, and it's been a while. He had one, I forget what it was. It might have been like a 74D DDO, or maybe it was a no FG, I can't remember. But he got it graded. I mean, it was a beautiful coin. He got it graded, and he made like 400 bucks on it. So, you know, it happens. You can find some good stuff. I think 50 bucks, maybe it was 60 bucks was the most I ever made on a DDO. So, not finding any silver there. So, John Shank on the giveaways. For the rolls, all you have to do is just keep chatting. We are using Nightbot, and it's just randomly picking people from the chat to give rolls away to. So, nothing to do there. The bigger prizes that we are giving away, there is a comment video in the description of this live stream. And it was really the announcement for the whole sort of giveaway. You do need to go to that video. You do need to be, for the large prizes, the big 1 ounce silver prizes at the end, you do need to be publicly subscribed. I will be checking that to the channel. And you have to leave a comment because I'm going to use a different comment picker for the other video. So that's what you need to do to get in on those. A lot of the other coins we're just giving away to people in the chat. So it's up to you. If you don't know how to check whether you're publicly subscribed, I did a follow-up to this giveaway where I talk about how you can make sure you're publicly subscribed, but I'm not going to go through that again today. So hopefully you guys have done that. But for all the smaller prizes, we will just give those away. I'm not going to double check it. Most of the prizes you do have to be here to win. The shout out video, you do not. And there is one of the 1 ounce silver pieces that you also don't need to be present to win. But the other ones you do. So we only really had one that I was going to look at. It's not in great shape. So I am very sorry, Todd Birch. Oh. So Ed, you got a 64 and a 67 today? That's always nice. Jay Silver Huber. I'll take it. My week is terrible. I'll be honest with you. I normally try to get at least 2 or 3 videos out a week, but they have just been crushing me at work lately. And I was able to run out to the bank really quickly Tuesday and pick up this 1 box. And today I was able to run out for like 15 minutes to go to my PO box. Other than that, I've been swamped at work. So, all right, we're going to give away 3 more rolls. Let me come back over here to my desktop. We are going to give away 3 more rolls, and I'm going to do it here on Nightbot. So as long as you're chatting and your name is over here in the list, you could potentially win. So we're going to go ahead and roll it right now. Right now. There we go. Jessica Poulin. There you go. Congratulations. There are your 3 rolls. And after this, we'll do another one of the giveaways. Maybe we'll do the Leaky Bucket next. There's nothing there. Just more clad. So in the chat, why don't you, we got you, there's a necklace coin. And it's an 83. It's not a no FG, but we do have a necklace coin. In the chat, if you guys hunt boxes of halves, put in there the most number of silvers you've ever found in a single box. Mine is on my channel. You can, I think it says, it's like an epic silver hunt or something. It uses the word epic. I think it's the only time I use that word. And I had 56 or 58. I had a bunch. Oh, is Nightbot? Well, it's showing up for me. Oh, shoot. I just went through one of your rolls. I am so sorry. Jessica, I went through one of your rolls and I didn't have you on camera. I'm really sorry, but there, you did get a necklace coin. I am so sorry. Chris, you were saying that Nightbot, was it not showing up in the chat, or you couldn't see the video and that's what you were saying? Yep, I just switched it. I'm sorry, Jimmy. We're a little delayed, but please tell me my camera didn't give out again. What is going on? I've done live streams in the past and this has never happened. Because I... Hang on again, guys. I've never had so much trouble in a live stream. This is killing me, man. Absolutely killing me. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but my camera just keeps like getting disconnected. So I am so sorry. Looking back through the chat, oh, 36 40s, 11 90s, 24 customer wrap rolls. Yeah, lately I'm starting to think customer wrapped, picking them up behind the counter is the best way to go. Yeah, it should be fixed now. Silver Streak, thanks for calling it out. Robert Shaw, do I send off to PCGS? No. I have never sent anything into PCGS. I've thought about it. I have a few things that I would love to get an official grade on. Hopefully you guys can see this now. Jessica Poulin, I am so sorry that you missed your first roll and then my camera gave up and we are on your second roll. It's all clad except for this necklace coin. So apologies for that. Looks like Half Dollar Hunter's doing a big 250 sub giveaway. Head on over to his channel if you like. Particle Many Ego says best box was 4190s. That's amazing. 4190s would be just awesome. So Jessica, this is your last roll. It's a nice looking 71. I may have to stop switching back and forth between the desktop and this thing, because that seems to be what is causing my problems. Tuan Trong, we are giving away rolls. All you have to do is chat, and there is a video in the description down below. Go check that out. It'll tell you how to get into some of the other giveaways. All right, let's look at these very quickly. No and no. In the 1971, there, if you don't know what I'm looking for, in God, you'll see like doubling within the I and the N, and a lot of times it shows up in the D. Then you'll get doubling in the word trust. But it's been a long time since I found a 71 that's like that. Okay, so our next giveaway. This is a really, really good example of a leaky bucket. You can see right here, you don't even need to put it under a scope. Giant die chips that make it look like water is coming out of the bucket. And then down here to the little pump. Again, this would probably go for a couple of bucks on eBay. Maybe $2, $3, $4, $5, something like that. But we are going to give that away. I am actually going to refresh the chat just to make sure everybody can get entered. So you guys go ahead and like put a 1 in the chat really, really quickly. Just make sure your name shows up here. Well, actually, I can see it and you can't. Just keep putting like something in the chat. so that your name does get populated into the giveaway. There you go. That's another scope. Sorry for the reflection off the flip, but I'll give you guys about 30 more seconds. These will be the next 3 rolls we give away. When I get to the halfway point, I'm probably going to do the Shoutout Wheel of Death and one of the 1 ounce giveaways, and then we will save 2 more of the 1 ounce giveaways for the very end. So that way we'll give away at least 2 of the big ones here in the next, 15, 20 minutes. All right, guys, like 10 more seconds. All right, here we go. Let me make sure mods are eligible. All right, I'm going to give this away in 3, 2, 1, and it should show up in the chat. Harold Grigby. This went to Harold Grigby. So if you don't see it in the chat, it does say from Nightbot, Harold Grigby has won the giveaway. Let me know if you guys do see that. You should. But Harold Grigby, please do. Here, hopefully we don't screw this up, but you guys can see here, Harold Grigby did win. Please email me with your information, and I will be sure to get that in the mail for you. That's wrong. Leaky Bucket. You don't see it either? Well, let's do this. That's really weird because I do see it. I'm going to disconnect Nightbot and reconnect it just to be sure. Okay, Silver Streak, it was there. It's okay. I've reset Nightbot, so that way it'll show up. So Tomic D, when you say so many alts, what do you mean? Are people in here with multiple accounts? Is that what you're trying to say? And if you guys are doing that, don't cheat. That's not cool. Yeah, even though I'm on low latency, for some reason I'm getting a lot of lag today. Even Nightbot, as you guys are chatting, it's filling in really slowly. I don't know, paging Dr. Doom. Would it be? All right, come on. Why isn't this thing filling in? You guys are chatting. Thanks, John Shank. That's right, John Camper. Be sweet. Don't cheat. Here it goes. Now it's starting to fill in. All right, you guys, again, just put something in the chat because I'm going to give away 3 more rolls, and I want you guys all to be eligible. All right, we're going to go ahead and give some away here in 3, 2, 1. Novice Star Stacker. Congratulations. You have won the next 3 rolls. Novice Star Stacker. All right, here we go. And Tomek D, the other thing I have found is that there's a lot of people that kind of bounce back and forth between different streams, and they have their buddies let them know when it gets close to a giveaway time. So I have also seen that the numbers jump up and people come and go, and I'll be honest, I've been guilty of hopping around to different live streams, and sometimes it's just I'm busy and can't sit and watch the whole thing, so I'll pop in every 15 or 20 minutes. And I actually won something on Silver Seeker's channel once, and I literally was in the live stream for about 15 minutes. You guys help me out. Who won the Leaky Bucket? I forgot to write it down. Or was Novice Star supposed to have won the Leaky Bucket and I just screwed up? Somebody help me here. Harold won, that's right. Thank you. I want to make sure I wrote that down. I think I did. Yeah, I got it. Harold Grigby. I did write it down. Okay, sorry about that. I used to do this a bit more often. You can tell I'm a little bit rusty. But this is my first live stream of 2022. I was trying to do kind of like one every week or two. And I just have been out of time to do them of late. But I've thought about getting back into it. Now we'll look at that 71 for you. 73, that would have been nice if that was silver. A really nice bicentennial. All right, Novice Star Stacker. Couple left, or last roll here. No joy. Well, I'd forgotten how hard it is to try to look at these coins, look at the dates, pay attention to the chat, and then, you know, you get a little flustered when your equipment starts acting up. So, hopefully we don't have any more equipment failures today. All right, Novice Star Stacker, we got 3 to put under the scope here. That is a no joy on the 74. We've got 2 71s. And I know that 74 looked pretty terrible. But I found more 74D DDOs than any other error, so I tend to look at more of those than anything else. No joy, no gloves. Yeah, I don't wear gloves. I think I did do a live stream, or I might have had a video, and I wore gloves only because I tore up my finger. Oh, I shouldn't have opened that yet. Sorry, we're going to give these 3 away. I really tore up my finger, and it was really, really gross, and I didn't want that to be on camera, so I wore a glove on one hand because I was really sparing you guys because no one wants to see somebody with a giant gouge on their finger. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pick another winner here. In 3, 2, 1. Silver Streak. You have won the next 3 rolls. Congratulations, Silver Streak. Again, if we find some silver or something fun, something of value, it's yours. If it's an NIFC, a necklace coin, something like that, I'm going to hang on to that and just take it back to the bank. And we might have something interesting there for you there, Silver Streak. What do you guys think? I don't know. What do you guys think? I got a feeling that is something old. All right, Paging Dr. Doom says clad. Oh, that's terrible. What a faker. It is. It is a 1972. Look at that edge. That is definitely clad. I'm really sorry, Silver Seeker. I got excited there for you for a second. I mean, I'll put it under the scope so you guys can see it for sure. It's a 72. Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah, I had a video where I filmed an entire box and I got like all the way to the end. And I think I left a clip of it in one of my videos. And I made a big deal of it. I remember the way I recorded it. And it was a painted coin. I was so pissed off. Made me really sad. That was a bamboozle if I've ever seen one. That's funny. It's funny you say bamboozle. I watched this Vegas low roller. He's a guy I've been watching lately. And he uses the word bamboozle a lot. Nothing in there, I don't think. It did look really promising, though. Somebody asked, I forget who it was, apologies, why must you wear gloves? I don't think you must wear gloves. You do get really, really dirty. I mean, these coins are disgusting. I've actually received comments from viewers that have told me my fingernails are disgusting and my fingers are disgusting and I need to wash my hands and all that stuff. And the problem is that these coins, it gets under your nails, it gets on your fingers. Your hands turn black from doing this. So people wear gloves so that their hands don't turn black. All right, Silver Streak, last roll. I was like, this will be awesome if I have a Loomis box that actually has silver in it. Coin explosion. So one of the things I want to do, I'd love to pick Silver Seeker's brain, but I would love to learn how those guys put all those animations and whatnot on their channels. I know they use Stream Deck to do it, but I would just love to learn a little bit more about it. But I haven't invested the time because as I said, I don't live stream a whole lot. But I do think it's pretty cool. Adds a little bit of flavor to the live stream. Yeah, I mean, I'm always nice to people even when they're mean to me, but I do think it's funny when people tell me to cut my nails and wash my hands. It's just kind of funny. All right, so I'm gonna roll it again for 3 more rolls. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. K-Dab. K-Dab. Hopefully you're still here. You have won these next 3 rolls. We're going to get into these. We'll do actually 6 more rolls and we'll be just past the halfway point. We'll do a couple of giveaways and knock them out back to back. Just because we got a lot to give away and only about a half a box left of coins. So let me actually, because of that, I'm going to refresh Nightbot while you guys chat away. And that way, we'll be ready to go. I'll do some giveaways actually after these 3 rolls, since I just refreshed it. So if you're here, start putting some chats in there to make sure you're entered, and I will make sure we give something away. Particle Many Ego says, do I get a lot of side cut coins? If you mean where somebody's taken a razor blade and cut down the side and just edge hunted, I've gotten 2 or 3 boxes that were like that. I've actually gotten a bank sealed box that was like that, where they somebody did that, and rather than the Brinks or whoever it was, rather than take them back through the process, they just resealed the box. Actually, I don't think I gave these away, so I'm sorry if I did or did not. I'm losing track of time over here. I think I did. I think we listed somebody on these. But so far, there's been nothing to find. So I can go back through the chat and look if we find something. All right, last roll. Then we'll do a couple of giveaways. Sorry, no silver. Look at that 71. It's not a D. Just look at these couple and we'll do some giveaways. All right, so no errors there. All right, let's see here. What do I want to give away next? Well, we're kind of getting into some silver now. Well, we're almost there. Let's actually look at it from a value perspective. We're going to move over to this 1949p 90% silver dime. On the back, it does say 2000 sub GAW Georgia Silver Hunter. I found this in a recent coin roll hunt. It is in one of my videos, and we will be giving that away. So make sure you guys chat, put a 1 in the chat, something to that effect. I'm afraid of messing up my camera, but I'm going to switch back over here so you guys can see it. Good luck to everyone. Here's that 1949 again, right there. So I'm going to pick a winner here in just about 5 seconds. In 3, 2. I love Daryl says 27. Everybody else says 1. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Harold Grigby won again. I think it's rigged. I think it's rigged. You can see over here, everybody was entered. I don't have any, and sorry, Chris, mods weren't included in that one. Sorry about that, buddy. We'll make sure you get into the next one. But that is crazy that Harold won again. Congratulations. So Harold Grigby, make sure you do include in your email the fact that you won the 90% dime as well. That is crazy. Congratulations, though. That rigged. I know it feels that way, but we got plenty of more giveaways to do. Let me click on the mods. We'll do one more giveaway. I'm going to re-enter Harold because you can win more than once. Let me make sure that doesn't uncheck here. So let's go ahead and give away that 2019. Oh, it is. It's when I switch back and forth. My camera's gone out again. I may have to stop going back and forth. Let me do this. Give me a second, guys. And it's back. I'm literally just moving my camera back and forth between 2 different USB ports. And that seems to fix it, which is really, really weird. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and move right into giving away this W. It is a Wilderness 2019, so you don't have the V75 mint mark over here to the left of Washington. As I said, I want to say I looked this one up. You're probably looking at a $10, maybe $15 coin on eBay. But we will go ahead and give that away here next. Paging Dr. Doom had already called this a couple of times. Make sure Harold does get re-entered. I did mark, come on, mark eligible. Chris, you're in this time, even though you're, so I made sure mods were in. So we're going to go ahead and roll this one. Hopefully you guys have been chatting away. So here we go. Everybody I know wants this quarter. In 3, 2, oh, it unchecked Harold again, but we'll do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, rolling it. K-Dab. This chat has been, same people keep winning over and over again. All right, K-Dab, shoot me an email. 2019 W quarter is yours. Shoot me an email with your mailing address and let me know what you won, and we will make sure you get it. Sorry, Paging Dr. Doom. I know you really wanted it. Case Bound says rigged. We've had 2 winners straight in a row. All right, so we are going to do 3 more rolls. We're going to pick a new winner here. So I'm just going to roll this right now. Robert Shaw. I don't believe Robert has won anything. Robert Shaw. These 3 rolls here are yours. Just refreshing Nightbot so that on the next drawing, people can all be for sure re-entered. So here we go with Robert Shaw's 3 rolls. And after this one, we are going to do 2 ounces of giveaway. We will do the shout-out video ounce, as well as let's do the comment picker from the original comment video. We'll do that one as well. Well, these rolls have just been stinky. I'm sorry, everybody. I was hoping we would have a little bit more silver to give away, but so far, we have been skunked. And we'll look at both of those. Last roll. We had that one faker for Silver Streak. That's been the most exciting thing so far. Is K Titus in the chat? Is he joining us from like all the way from Japan? All right, so nothing there. Nothing there. Proof or sticker coin. Yeah, that'd be nice to find. Nightbot is faster than live. That may be true. All right, so let me look at my little giveaway list and make sure I do this right. So I think what we had was for the shout-out prize was this 1 ounce, 4/9 fine, Texas Silver Metals coin. I will ship it in this capsule. This was actually a piece I won on Silver Streak's channel like 18 months ago. And it came just like this. It does have a little bit of milk spotting on it. I did try to do some acetone to make that subside, and it did not. But it is still 1 ounce of pure silver. So this will be the Wheel of Death for the shout-out contestants, who I have as Coin Chaser, Silver Scrounger, K Titus, Silver Streak, Carrie and Terry Kellogg, Emmanuel's Workbench, Bionic Bull 88, Novice Star Stacker, Coin Hunter Chris, Wild Ohio Outdoors and Detecting, and Ed Finds Treasure, and Legit Sir Noobs. That's who I had. Mo Money, you didn't do a shout out. Unless you did one, and the problem was they were due yesterday. And I don't think you did one yesterday. So no, I don't think you qualify. So, I'm sure this is going to screw everything up. I have already pre-populated my wheel with all of those people. So I'm watching my own live stream to see when we've caught up. So sorry. All right, so here we go. I hope I got everybody. If you did a live stream, or if you did a shout out for me and didn't email me or didn't put it in a chat somewhere where I could find it and you didn't get put up here, I'm really, really sorry, but this is who I had in my tracking sheet. But we're going to go ahead and get this started. We are going to do a last man standing. They will win this, and they will need to, they'll have like 7 days to email me and claim it. So I have not joined as Ed Finds Treasure tonight, but it should still work, right? Yeah, Ed, you're fine. You're fine. I know you're one and the same. And I've got you on here as Ed Finds Treasure, so that's fine. All right, here we go. Oh, Ed, you spoke. You shouldn't have spoken up. The wheel heard you. So sorry, Ed. Bionic Bull 88. So sorry, but you did not win. Coin Hunter Chris, I am so sorry, but you did not win. Coin Chaser, so sorry, better luck next time. The silver streak is out. Legit Sir Noobs just barely got over the line. By the way, I owe you an email because I won, I think, a 10th ounce from you the other night. I gotta get that over to you. The Silver Scrounger. Better luck next time. Kate Titus, otherwise known as Hello, Hello, Hello. How are you? Better luck next time. Thanks for joining all the way from like Japan if you're still over there. So we are down to 4. Emmanuel's Workbench. Sorry if I think I've spelled your name wrong every time I've written it down somewhere. So if that's wrong, I apologize. Down to 3. That was very close, but very sorry, Novice Star Stacker. All right, we are down to Carrie and Terry Kellogg and Wild Ohio Outdoors and Detecting. So here we go. It's one last spin to see who wins. 1 ounce of silver. Sorry you didn't win, Carrie and Terry Kellogg. So close, next to last. Our winner is Wild Ohio Outdoors and Detecting. So please shoot me an email. I will write your name down just so I put this aside for you. But make sure you email me to claim your win. You have 7 days. This should say, sorry you win, but you're the last one, so. Let me make a note of this. Wild Ohio. Okay. And I need to remind myself, give me just a second, which 1 ounce piece I'm giving away to the comment picker. So I have to go look at my own description. So give me just a moment, guys. So the 1 ounce Robinhood Coin is what we were given to the random comment picker. So I tell you what, we'll do that at the end. Let's do the 1 ounce. Let's do the 1 ounce American flag, because that'll go to somebody here in the chat. That's going to go to someone who is present, and I'd rather do that right now than something else. So with that said, yeah, congratulations, Wild Ohio Outdoors. Yeah, make sure you shoot me an email. I don't think I looked at those 3 coins. We'll look at those in a minute. Let me come back over here to my camera. We are going to give away next this 1 ounce American flag. It does have some little dings and dents on it, but it is 1 ounce of 3/9 fine silver. I want to say I got this from AppMex. This is actually one of the first silver pieces I ever bought. When I first got into buying silver back in 2018, I think. I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know who I could trust, and I found a cool deal on SD Bullion and bought some Benjamin Franklin $50, and then went over to AppMex because everyone said they were the best, and I paid a little bit more, but I bought like 4 or 5 of these. Actually, I think I bought like 7 or 8 of these, and gave them to some of my buddies for Christmas presents because they were just all big fans of the American flag, as they should be. But this is, you know, I can't say the first, but it was in the first order that I placed with AppMex. So that's pretty cool. So let me make sure, do I have anyone that is not eligible? I have 33 people in the current giveaway. If you guys could go ahead, just make sure, put a 1 in the chat, or if you're Daryl USA, put a 27 or whatever random number you prefer. I just want to make sure your name is over in my list here. So I've got 34 eligible people. I want to make sure that everyone that is in the chat has an opportunity to win. The number should probably be closer to 36 or 37 right now. Yeah, paging Dr. Doom, you're right. This is a part of my personal silver stacking history. You're absolutely right. Let me click on mods to make sure any of my mods are eligible, which is good. All right, so I've got 36 eligible and 37, which means we're probably good because I'm probably one of them. So I'm going to go ahead. You guys can see this. I'm going to go ahead and roll this. Not that I don't want there to be people who win lots of things. I want the winning to get spread out. So let's hope we don't have any chance of rigged if somebody new doesn't get selected. But as you can see, I have no control over this. We've got regular luck for everybody. So we are going to go ahead and roll it in 3, 2, 1, go. Case bounds. Case bounds. So these were ones that you do have to be a what do you call it? A public subscriber. So I do want to go check just to be sure. I did say that was part of the rules. So hopefully, case bounds, you are a public subscriber. So give me just a second. Giving you a quick look up. So hang on, how do I... Well, I'm really sorry, Case Bounds. We're going to have to pick somebody else. You are not publicly subscribed. So due to my own rules, no, you're not. You're not public. So we are going to roll it again. I'm really sorry. The rules were really clear and really well spelled out, and I spent a lot of time explaining it. So I'm really sorry, Case Bound, but I have to pick another winner. Sorry. Babsia Tori. You were picked I think you were one of our first people. It does show on here subscribed since 7/6/2021, so that was late last year. I am going to go ahead and check your profile. There I am right there. So following my own rules, Babsia Tori, congratulations. You have won a 1-ounce silver American flag. Congratulations. So make sure, Babsia, that you do email me with, again, your address, wherever you want me to send this, P.O. Box, what have you. And I will get this out in the mail. And this is one I will put in a bubble envelope and make sure it's secure and we have tracking and all that good stuff, and I'll share it with you. So if you are here and you have subscribed and you are not publicly subscribed, it's it's a good example. Make sure you go do that now. You'll have a little bit more time before we do another one of the bigger giveaways. I don't want you guys to miss out, but I was very, very clear in the rules. And I hate to see somebody not get it, but it is what it is. So very sorry, guys. All right, we're going to give away some more rolls now. How about we do that? So while I'm here, Babsia, you've already won some rolls, so I'm just going to click roll it again, and we will give it away to the next person. Brockton Magnet Fisher. All right, here we go for rolls. Let's give some rolls away. Let me fix my live stream. Hopefully you guys can see that. Congratulations, Brockton Magnet Fisher. Hopefully we find you some silver in these rolls. Here we go. Yeah, again, Case Bounds, I'm really sorry if you're upset. I don't mean to upset you, but if you go back and actually watch my entire video for the comment picker, and as I explained the prizes, I was extremely clear on being publicly subscribed for the bigger prizes. In my follow-up, I gave detailed instructions on how to ensure you were publicly subscribed and how I would be checking it. And and I even went so far as to say I'm not going to debate it during the live stream. So again, I don't mean to be rude or not give you what you feel you are owed, but the rules were the rules. So I am sorry. All right, we got one more roll for Brockton Magnet Fisher. I got one fat edge in here. This is probably from a mint set. It's just a beautiful 1971. Look at that. Now this is the kind of thing somebody was asking me earlier about, you know, do we send stuff off to PCGS or make a bunch of money on stuff? Like, this is the kind of coin that, you know, if you were to look at this and this ended up being like a, you know, FS 101 or something to that effect, this is the kind of thing where you could make some serious money. Just trying to get a little bit clearer look at this. I mean, it's not a DDO for sure, but if it were, that's where you'd make your money. That is where you would make your money. Yep. I can almost guarantee you that was plucked from a mint set, just judging by the rim and how pristine it was. Honestly, even probably an MS65, you know, your red book may say it's worth a couple of bucks. You'll never find a buyer for that, unless it were a variety. That's my problem with a lot of grab bags, is they put stuff like that in it and go, well, the red book value is $8. Well, that's great, but it's $8 if it's in a PCGS flip, and no one is going to give you that for it. So just checking the chat here. Yeah, I actually do have two profiles. And the funny thing is, I don't even log into my regular profile on YouTube anywhere, not on my phone. I occasionally log into it on YouTube just to check out my own channel to see what certain things look like in like my community tab and stuff like that. But I say rare, not never, but rarely use my regular profile for anything. So I am Georgia Silver Hunter pretty much all over YouTube. Hey, K. Titus. Thanks for joining from Japan. So Silver Streak, I mean, I don't want to give away the farm here, but you don't have to be that sneaky to get multiple accounts logged in at once. You opened the fourth roll. I won it. Oh, you want the 71? Sorry, I've already dumped it in the... Sorry, I already dumped it in the discard. If I can find it, Brockton, shoot me an email. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. But I'm not going to dig through there for that 71. It's not really worth anything. It's worth 50 cents. All right, we're going to pick another winner. And I'll tell you what, Brockton, if you email me and I come across another one, which I come across mint set coins all the time. I mean, I can send it to you, but it's really not worth anything. All right, here we go. Rolling it. So MA 1989. These three rolls are yours. And I've said this a couple of times, not lately, but again, we're mainly looking for silver. And if we find a variety, I'll send that on. Stuff like mint coins and NIFCs, I'm not going to do that. Just because there's really not much value in them, and all it does is cost me money in shipping. And there's no value in it for you. So that's really what we're looking for. I know the bigger channels, they'll ship you your NIFCs or let you bank them, but they're also charging people $5 a roll to open them. And these are free rolls, so we're not doing that. All right, here we go. MA 1989, roll number 2. If you guys are curious, we do have 19 rolls left, so I'm going to do like 3 more rolls, and we'll do a couple more giveaways. Because I'd like to kind of, once we get to the end of this box, be at the very end of our giveaways. So it's a nice little mix if we do some rolls and then do some giveaways. Let's look at the 71 real quick. Got a little chip on it, but nothing special. Yeah, free rolls are the best. I like it when I win free rolls because you never know. There could be something in there. I have bought rolls a handful of times, and I've never been fortunate enough to actually get any silver in a roll. That's just a 79. One of these days, I would like to be the guy that's like, yeah, I'll buy 5 rolls, and, you know, there's 38 silvers in those 5 rolls. That'd make me happy. 95, nice looking. All right, MA 1989, no silver for you. So we are going to roll this one more time for 3 more rolls, and then we'll do some giveaways. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Here we go. Brian Beckstead. Subscribed since February 15th, 2022. Welcome to the channel. You're new. I like it. I'm going to refresh Nightbot because we're going to do some giveaways from the new Nightbot. So you guys make sure you're chatting it up while I do these next 3 rolls. But Brian Beckstead, here we go. 1, 2, 3 rolls for you. Looks like we got some marked coins in here and a lot of clad. What's going to make everybody mad is when I go and get the 3 boxes I was supposed to get this week from the bank, and it ends up being just loaded full of silver. That happened once, I know, on Rob Finds Treasure channel. They went through the whole live stream, and I think he had 1 box that didn't get picked the night of the live stream, and he hunted it himself. And it had like 18 silvers in it or something. But it happens. It happens. 22 in the chat. What's funny is I'm going to get to the end and there'll be 100 people in this chat. So what we were saying about mint state coins, like, just if you look at the edge and the shine, let me put this back in the middle. I mean, see if I can get it in the light. This is the kind of coin that came from a mint set, or it's been in an uncirculated roll. Again, not worth anything. It's just a 1995, and it actually has some Ring of Death on it, but that's not what a circulated rim looks like. That's a coin that's seen very little circulation. So 71s we'll look at. The 74 we'll look at. That one's kind of cruddy. Look at all the 71s. A lot of 82s and 83s in there too. All right, Brian. Unless there's a variety, and oh no, you have 2 more rolls. What am I talking about? I didn't see them over there. I moved them. You got 2 more rolls. More shiny edges. So far this box has had 1 NIFC and a necklace coin. Awful. And my chat kind of hung up there. Let me just go back through it. So Coin Hunter Chris, have I been getting many uncirculated 2021s? No, actually, I think I've only gotten a handful of 2021s. I have never gotten a full uncirculated box of 2021s. I know a lot of people have, but I have not. My random thoughts. The box of halves I hunted were so bad I got clad silvers. I feel you, man. There's no such thing as a clad silver. But I know what you mean. There are a lot of people that ask me, and I try to be as, truthful is not the right word. I try to be as transparent as I can on my channel for coin roll hunts. I am not afraid to post a 6-box hunt and show you guys that I found 7 NIFCs. And I know that those are never the most exciting videos, but I feel like I have to get content out sometimes. And the amount of time it takes to pick up those boxes, go through them, film it, edit it, I should put it out there, right? But the reality is, sometimes I do that. At least last year, there were times where I would do that with a 6-box hunt and do 5 or 6 off camera and then get 6 more and film those and still not have silver and be 18 or 19 or 20 boxes in with no silver. And it is sometimes really hard to keep going when that happens. So anyway, oh, here I'm about to open silvers here. What did I say we were going to do? We said we were going to do some giveaways. Oh, wait, hang on. I got to check these. I'm running my mouth and losing track of what I said I was going to do. So, Brian, I'm really sorry. We don't have anything to send you unless these end up being some varieties, which I don't think that's going to be anything. That is not. That is not. That is not. What I do want to do, though, is do some more giveaways. So I have here, I think we are going to do a 40% half and a 90% quarter next. We will do 2 drawings. Let me go back to my camera here. So the first thing we will draw for is this 1967 40% half. We will go ahead and do that. And then we will do a follow-up drawing for the quarters. Or the quarter. So that's a 1964 90%. They're both worth about $4 or $5. All right? Individually. So if you haven't chatted in a little while, go ahead, put a 1 in the chat, make sure you're there. I've got 33 eligible. Let me look at my stats and see how many folks are actually in the chat. I have 32, so it's just somehow a little bit behind. It looks like we've got everybody. Let me make sure mods are in. Hang on a second. Well, that's funny. Got some weirdness going on in my OBS. All right, anyway, got distracted. Let's get over here to my desktop. Mods are in. Right, mods are in. Everyone is eligible. So we're going to go with that 40% half first. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. In 3, 2, 1. Silver Addiction. Congratulations, Silver Addiction. Shoot me an email. Where is my 40% half? There it is. Silver Addiction. And we are going to move right on in. Congratulations, Silver Addiction. We're going to move right on in. And I just want to show it one more time. Give you guys a chance to chat. And I hope I didn't lose my camera again which I may have. It looks like I did. So bear with me. Stupid camera. I gotta fix this. All right, we're back. So just to show you guys, I'm glad I did that. So now we're over to this 1964. I think it looks like it's a D maybe. Yep, it's a D, 1964 D quarter. That's what's up for grabs next. Desktop only. All right, Silver Addiction will make you re-eligible. Hopefully you don't win again, because then everybody's going to say, it's rigged. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. Silver Streak. You have won the 1964 90% silver quarter. Congratulations. All right, guys, we are getting towards the end of our giveaways. Silver Streak, congrats. We are getting towards the end of our giveaways, and I did want to take a second to just say I've got this 1964 that I found coin roll hunting. It is got some really, really pretty toning on it. I almost didn't want to give it away. It's just beautiful rainbow toning. I don't know if it adds much value, but at the end of the day, it's still just a beautiful 90% silver piece. And I'm going to put all three of these pieces up here. If you didn't see all my videos, Plumber Stacker, and let me put his little picture up here. For those of you that don't know Plumber, he does all kinds of live streams with silver auctions and silver buy it nows and does other kinds of videos. And I check him out when I can. But in my video, I said, if anyone wants to donate some stuff, you know, feel free, let me know. And Plumber immediately threw these three pieces. Let me move them down here in the mail. And super happy, super thankful to Plumber Stacker that he did that. And you guys are ultimately going to be the benefactors of it. But we do have a proof 1960 quarter. Absolutely gorgeous. We have a 1963 proof Benji. Again, absolutely gorgeous. They're not fresh out of a proof set. I mean, you can tell that, you know, there's a few fingerprints on them, but still they're proofs and they're really nice. And we'll save this one for the end, but it's an MSMI 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver round. So these all came from Plumber Stacker. So if you're not a subscriber of his, make sure you go check out his channel, because he donated all this good stuff to this giveaway, and I'm really, really, really thankful. So that's what's left in our drawings for the night. We will get to those here towards the end, but I've got 15 more rolls to go through. I'm going to go ahead and just hit roll it over here, because I think Silver Streak and maybe even Silver Addiction have already gotten rolls. And I'm sure they won't mind if they don't win one of these next 3 rolls. All right, here we go. Oh, I guess I could put you on the desktop so you could see it. We're just going to go ahead and roll it. Todd Birch. Todd Birch. These next 3 rolls are yours. Hopefully we find some silver in here for you, my friend, or a nice variety. So far, the answer is no. Actually, I'm going to refresh this just so we get a new list. There we go. Make everybody eligible again. The worst part of this, if you've been watching my channel, is I used to have banks that had coin machines. So all I had to do was dump these in a box, take them back and dump them in the machine. And now I am stuck rewrapping these, and it drives me absolutely batty. But I have made some little 3D printed things that really help me out. Now, if anybody's interested, I can show those off kind of at the end. But they help you make kind of perfect rolls to go back to the bank. It's a nice 1995. Somebody's put a big dent in this 74. It's a decent looking 71. All right, we got one roll left for Mr. Todd Birch. Camera isn't stupid, it's the operator. Is it lagging again? Sorry guys, if it is, I'm really sorry. Blame it on stupid YouTube. All right, Todd, looks like we've got more clad in here for you. So unless we find a no FG or some other kind of error, we'll be moving on to the next. Moving on to the next winner for 3 rolls. And hold out hope. I did a live stream last year where I think we found silver in like the last roll or the next to last roll. That was fun. Those are going to be the next 3 we give up for grabs. We got 1 to put under the scope here. Nope. So the sound is asynchronous. That is entirely possible, yes. Sorry if you were seeing some lag. Yeah, refresh, see if it cleans it up for you. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pick another winner. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Carrie and Terry Kellogg, congratulations. You have just won these 3 fancy rolls that we have laid out here in front of us. Good luck on finding some silver. Nothing in that one. And these ones that you see me looking at the back, they're 72. What are they? There's 72 Ds, 82 Ps, and 83 Ps. But I'm just looking for the little FG under the leg there. There is a variety that if that FG is missing, there can be quite a bit of value in that coin. And it's something I can check without putting under the scope, so that's why I always look at them. Well, Carrie Kellogg, I can't speak, Carrie and Terry Kellogg, while you were walking the dog, you won 3 rolls. We have a faker in there. 1974. Looks silvery. Definitely clad. I don't know how, I mean, I know how he does it, but guys like Silver Seeker that do like 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes in a single stream, that is some amazing stamina. I don't know how he does it. More props to him. It's fantastic. Oh, was Kevin Hamilton being mean to me? What did he do? Let me look through the chat. And I know you probably weren't being mean to me. I like GA. What did he say before? Hey, I'm nice. Anyway. Oh, camera isn't stupid. It's the operator. Well, hey, you know what? Even if he was being mean, he's probably not that far off from the truth. So no worries. All right, here we go. Last roll for Carrie and Terry Kellogg, who, by the way, I think you guys won on, didn't you guys win on Sue Hatton the other day? I could have sworn your name came up on Sue Hatton's one of her giveaways in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been commenting on her videos for like 2 years and I've never won. But I could have sworn, let me check that one. I can't see it that well. I've been commenting on her videos trying to win an ounce of silver, seriously, for like 2 years. Even when she was small and only getting like 50 and 100 people commenting, I couldn't win. I don't know about the rest of you. Okay, so we are going to pick one. Yeah, let's do at least one more. one more giveaway here for rolls. Sue Hatton does giveaways every week, and she gives away, I think, 3 ounces of silver every week. Jessica, you've already won some rolls. If you're still here, I hope you don't mind, but I want to spread the love out on the rolls. So I'm going to pick again. Particle Many Ego. I don't think you have won rolls. So we are going to give you these next 3. And if there's like 10 silvers in here, I'll let you and Jessica sort that out. Coin Hunter Chris, you've won twice on Sue Hatton. Man, that's amazing. I have never won. Not ever. So Particle Many Ego, these are your 3 rolls. It's under Sue Hatton. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll put it in the chat. Nice lady. Gives away a ton of silver. I want to say around Christmas time, she usually gives away like 30 ounces of silver. Chris, you didn't win anything. That is Sue Hatton's. That is Sue Hatton's URL. And Coin Hunter Chris, if you're here, you're a mod. You can put links in the chat. It will not stop you from putting links in the chat. I think other people, if they put links, it'll flag them. But Chris, because you're a mod, you can put links. So if people ask for links and you want to help, please do. Who is this for? Particle Many Ego. Let's do this. Did I see Nacho Stuff was here? Nacho Stuff. Nacho Stuff is just growing like a weed out on YouTube. If you guys don't know who Nacho Stuff is, I'll let him fill that in. But been following his channel since he started it last year, and it's just growing like a weed. Makes me jealous. Roll number 2 here, Particle Many Ego. Golly, this is an ugly 71. Come on, silver. Yeah, Sue's a great lady. She donates to a lot of the big streamers when they do big coin roll hunts. And like I said, she gives away at least 3 ounces of silver every week. She does a video on Friday where she announces what the potential prizes are. All you have to do is comment on the channel for which of the coins you would like, your first, second, and third favorite coins. She does a drawing on Tuesdays, and she gives away a bunch of silver, man. Seems like a really great lady. I know she's well respected in the coin community. So, nice lady. Where's my thing? Oh, you know what? Jeez, Particle Many Ego. Did I really just do all 3 of your rolls? You guys got to talk to me. I literally just did all 3 of your rolls off camera, and I swear to you, I wouldn't lie to you. This is the only coin that was out that I'm looking at. I am really sorry, Particle, but there was honestly nothing in it. I'm sorry about that. I just looked at the chat and realized that I was still stuck on the desktop, so I am sorry. Let's do another drawing. I know, Ed, I just said that. We're going to do one more drawing for... Actually, we're just going to go ahead and knock out this box because I've only got 5, 6 rolls left. Yep, 6 rolls left. And then we'll wrap up with all of the rest of the giveaways. So 3 more rolls going to Nacho Stuff. And I wish I was kidding. Literally right there, you guys can see it. Nightbot announced it. Nacho Stuff showed up 5 seconds ago. Already a winner. So Nacho Stuff, there's your 3 rolls. 82. That's got an FG. Sorry, nacho stuff. Nothing in that one. Oh, seriously? Did you all see that? Terrible. It's like I'm a noob. Like I've never done this before. I hate bicentennials. Chris, was that you the other day that said that you got an entire bag with like $300 worth of bicentennial halves in it? That, to me, that's worse than getting a whole box of uncirculated 2021s. So, paging Dr. Whom, I have a giant map for all the national park quarters, and I almost have all the slots filled. That's awesome. I actually helped out. My neighbor has a little girl who, during COVID, was doing a similar thing with all the new quarters, and she had a couple she couldn't find, and I told her dad, I said, I go through boxes, he's let me know which ones she's missing, and I said, I'll have them by like Saturday. And literally everything she was missing I had for him, and I gave it to him and said, just start mixing these in with your pocket change and she'll feel great about filling out her book. So it's pretty funny. Nacho Stuff says, good luck explosion. It was $400. All right, all bicentennials. Yeah, man, that's terrible. But, you know, you did pick up like $900 in silver the other day in customer wrap, so it's not all bad. Look at that, Nacho Stuff. I'm not sending it to you, but we got our second NIFC of the box. 2015P. And we got a mint coin. Look at the edge on that. That got popped out of a mint set. 1981. It's got some Ring of Death. So, again, not any value there. I'll throw it up as a find, but no value. But it did get popped out of a mint set. All right, Nacho Stuff. Sorry. There was no silver in there for you. All right, gang. So we are at the end of this. We've got a bunch of big giveaways we're going to do, but we have 3 rolls left. That is the end of our box. So this is going to go to our last lucky winner. I wish you good luck, and hopefully there's some, you know, end of the box silver in there. No enders. All right, here we go. Oh, the 2021P Tuskegee Airman should be easy to find. That 2019W is going to be a little bit harder. So last 3 rolls, here we go. And again, if you've already won rolls, I'm not going to, you know, we'll roll again just to keep it fair. We are working on a skunk box here. Yes, we are, Nacho Stuff. All right, let me switch to desktop only. And 3, 2, 1, rolling it. Paging Dr. Whom. Did you win already? Did you get rolls? I can't remember. Somebody help me. And Paging Dr. Whom, I would, if you want to be in the, if you win one of the bigger prizes, I'd go figure out how to get publicly subscribed pretty quick. Because I will check, and if I don't see it, I'm going to give it to somebody else. I'm not afraid. You saw me do it. All right, here we go. Paging Dr. Whom wins our last 3 rolls. Good luck, sir. I hope there's some silver in here for you. Based on the last 47, 46, I'm not real positive about it, but we'll check them anyway. So 73 we'll look at. You know what's funny is 2 years ago, give or take, when I first started doing this, I used to find DDOs. Like, if there wasn't one in every box, there was one in every second or third box. I haven't found a DDO in 50 boxes. Now, I found more no FGs, but the DDOs just have dried up. And look at me, I'm not, god dang it. There we go. I did your first roll. There was nothing in it except the 73 that I was going to check. I am really sorry. I got to get better at switching back and forth. Let me do this real quick. So you have 2 rolls left. I'm sorry. I did that first one kind of off camera, but I fixed it. I caught it. Nothing there. So you still have these 2. There they are. I don't want to rob you of the joy of seeing these last 2 rolls. I flipped it. Thanks, Tori. More clad. Nope. All right, we are 1 roll away from a silver skunk. Good luck to you, paging Dr. Whom. No effing good. That's funny, Kanye. Yep. Looks like we might have another mint set coin in here. It's a 1974 Philly. Again, you can just tell from the edge. It's thicker than all the other coins. Anyway, nothing special. I'll look at that 74 in a second. It's an ugly one, so even if it's a no FG, it's not going to be worth much, but we'll check it anyway. Got 2 74s. Nope. And nope. All right. So sorry the $50 box hunt was a bust. We did end up with a couple of NIFCs, just a mint set coin that I pulled, and 1 necklace coin, which amounts to $2 worth of coins that are going to go back in the box. We are now to the part of the video where we give away some really cool stuff. So I'm going to give away this 1964, really nicely toned 90% half dollar. We'll then move on and do this 90% proof quarter donated by Plumber Stacker. We'll move on to this 1963 proof. This will do with the typical YouTube comment picker. So this is one that I believe I said you don't have to be here to win, but we'll pick the comment picker, so it's not Nightbot. We'll do that one, and then you do have to be present to win this one. And we will use, maybe we'll do a wheel for this one. We've only like 25, 30 people here. Maybe we do a wheel. That could be fun. All right. Hopefully you guys are in for that. So, Brian Bexted put a skunk thing on there. I just thought that was funny. All right. So let's get rid of this 1964. So let me refresh our giveaway here, our Nightbot. So you guys can see this. Go ahead. Everybody put a 1 in the chat. So we have 25. Let's see here. What are we up to? Yep, 25. And I am showing 34 concurrent viewers. So we've got a ways to go to catch up. 32. All right, we are caught up. So make sure you guys chat. I'll give you 30 more seconds. All right, here we go for a 90% nicely toned 1964 half dollar. Oh, Coin Hunter Chris, thank you for calling it out. You are in there now. I got to click the mods button. You're in there now. All right, here we go. In 5, 4. Tomac D, you want to see it? There you are. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Paging Dr. Whom said that he really wanted to win. Look at that. Paging Dr. Whom, send me an email, and we will get that 90% half dollar off to you. All right, moving on. Moving on, we are, where's my thing? I want to get back to my live stream. We are on to this quarter. Can I zoom in on that at all? I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. Look at that. It's not in great focus, but you guys get the point. Moving on here to this quarter. So again, Paging Dr. Whom, make sure you shoot me an email with what you've won. And actually, before I do that, let me take my own note. So that was my 64 Kennedy, Paging Dr. Whom. All right, we are moving on to a proof quarter. Right there, you guys can see it. We are over here on the desktop. I'm going to put Paging Dr. Whom back in. Here we go. In 3, 2, it keeps taking you out. I don't want to have to refresh this whole thing, but you should be back in. All right, in 3, let me cancel that actually. Mods are in. Mods are in. 3, 2, 1. Rolling it. Particle Many Ego. Congratulations, you have won a 1960 proof quarter. Make sure you send me an email with your address and letting me know what you won, and I will get that out in the mail. And I put this in my description for any of you guys that are not US based. Let's talk about shipping and stuff. You know, if you live out of the country and it's going to cost me $18 to send you a quarter, I'll PayPal you the value of the quarter. If you win any of the bigger prizes, I said I would cover up to $10 of the shipping, and we'll work out the rest of it some other way. So let's keep that in mind as we go through the rest of these. So we have a quarter out of the way. We are moving on to... Oh, I lost my camera again. Hang on. I don't know why it's happening. For some reason when I switch, it doesn't work. There we go. It's back. Okay, so now we are moving on to this proof half dollar. What do you mean you're not there? You're showing up as there. Coin Hunter Chris, what do you mean you're not there? I don't know what that means. Mods are eligible. Regulars are eligible. Channel members are eligible. Users are eligible. All right, make sure you guys are putting something in the chat. Let me go back and make sure those things are marked as back in. Dig Gun, you are here, yes. Oh, that was way old. It just caught up. Okay, very good. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. We're going to roll it here in like 5 seconds. 4, 3. Oh, I got to slow down. I got to show my desktop. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go for a proof Benji donated by Plumber Stacker right now. Jessica Poulin. Nightbot definitely has its favorites tonight. It has pulled certain people 3 and 4 times. But Jessica did win some rolls earlier, but I don't believe she has won any actual prizes, so she can definitely win this Plumber Stacker Proof Benji. Congratulations, Jessica. Shoot me an email with your contact info or your mailing address, and I will get this in the mail directly. So congratulations. And now we are down to the last 2 big prizes of the night. Let me put my live stream camera back on. So we have 2 things we're giving away right here. The first is this Robinhood 1-ounce coin. I can't believe I'm actually giving this thing away. I'll be honest with you. It will ship in the capsule, tracked, padded envelope, all that good stuff. This is going to the comment picker. You do need to be publicly subscribed, and you have 7 days to claim your prize. If you don't claim it, I'm keeping it, or I'll give it away in another live stream. And this was one that in my initial video, I said we would use the YouTube random comment picker, and it was based on the original video. So let's go find that video, and you guys can watch me put this together. So, where is it? I don't know how to find my own videos. That's how bad I am at this. Look at that. I just got paid 2 cents because I'm playing my own ads. Look at that. All right, here we go. YouTube random comment picker. Also, if you guys remember, there was a keyword that you were supposed to use, 2,000 rocks. And what I found was some people decided to put a space and some people decided to not put a space. And you weren't supposed to put a space. And to keep this as fair as I can, because looking at it on the video, it might not have been really obvious, I'm just going to look for the word 2,000. So that if the comment did not have the word 2,000 in it, it won't show up in this filtered list. Again, I hate to do this to you, but it's the importance of watching the whole video and not just showing up and, saying, glad to be here. You got to follow the rules. So here we go. I'm going to get comments. I have 132 comments. I'm not going to include replies. Oh, let's filter duplicate users. We don't want to use that, so let's try that again. 131. Let me get over here to my chat. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Hang on, my chat is like way behind. All right, here we go. So I'm going to do this one last time in case any of you took these few moments to go fix your comments. Nope, you didn't. All right, here we go. We're going to pick a random one. Good luck. I hope it's somebody here in the chat because I'd prefer it to be somebody that's here. But it is what it is. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Christie Restorations. Let's go check them out. See, they have 2,000 rocks. Nice job. Look at that. Oh, nope. There they are. Publicly subscribed. Georgia Silver Hunter right up here at the top. So, Christie Restorations, you followed the instructions. You did the right thing in your comment. Congratulations. You are the winner, and we do not have to redraw. Give me a moment while I put your name in here on my little sheet. And you, if you're watching this on playback, if you're not here, you have just won yourself. And again, my stupid camera gave up. So give me a second. I got to fix this before my next live stream. That's for sure. There we go. You have won yourself a Robinhood 1-ounce silver coin. And silver's going up pretty fast, so that's a pretty nice win. right, so we have one last giveaway. We're going to do a wheel, guys. We're going to do a wheel. And for those of you that hate wheels, I'm sorry, but they're kind of fun, and it adds to some excitement here. So what we're going to do, what's the best way to do this? I guess maybe here. Yeah, probably here. If you are here, I'm going to give you guys like 1 minute. Let's do this. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute. If you're here, put a 1 in the chat. And I'm going to give you 1 minute to do it. And if I have it on screen, do I have it on screen? I don't. There's my 55. There it is. There's your timer. When that timer hits 0, keep in mind we are about 10, 15, 20 seconds delayed. Make sure you put something in the chat because I'm going to pull all the participants from the chat. We're going to drop that in a wheel and we are going to go. I'm not taking a bunch of last minute entries after this 1 minute is up because we'll be here for an hour because you guys are all going to go tell your friends and we'll have 500 people in here before you know it. And this drawing will get done at midnight. So I see roughly 46 according to YouTube. It's possibly a little bit more than that. Oh, there's our timer. I am pulling participants. Hopefully this works. I don't think I've ever done it this way. Look at that. That seemed to work. Give me just a second here. Just don't know where this is going to go. Okay, that'll work. No. Sorry, I'm just trying to get rid of all the spaces here, guys. So give me a second. What's the best way to do that? Oh, I know. I know how we'll do that. Put those in and we'll sort. That'll work. All right. I just don't know what all the extra spaces are going to do to us. Okay. We are back. There we go. So if you got here late, I'm sorry. We did a 1 minute timer. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Let me check my chat. That is a lot of pie slices. So what we are going to do, we are going to do last man standing. So this is going to take a little bit of time. I will go as fast as I can. You are in the running for a 1 ounce SMI silver round courtesy of Plumber Stacker. So good luck, everybody. Tomic D, I'll just look real quick. Yeah, you're in there. You're good. All right, if you didn't make it, I'm really sorry. You got here late, but we're going to go ahead and kick this off. Plus, I think the number might have been 46 or 47. That's about what we have. So here we go. Last man standing. So it's going to clap and cheer and say, sorry, you didn't win. If you're the last big name on the end, you won. Here we go. Wild Ohio Outdoor. Thanks for playing. It is funny that there's cheering that you lost. Mikey V, sorry, you did not win. Georgia Silver Hunter, I didn't win my own giveaway. That's too bad. Rocco Draxinger. Sorry, you didn't win. Fubar. So sorry. Particle Many Ego. So sorry you did not win. Yeah, Paging Dr. Whom, you just barely missed that one. NV Metal Detecting. So sorry. Carrie and Terry Kellogg. You did not make it. I should say thanks for joining tonight. I probably should. You're right, Ed. Thank you guys, actually, while I'm doing this, seriously. Thanks for reminding me, Ed. I really do appreciate you guys coming tonight. I really appreciate all the support you've given the channel. I forgot how stressful this could be, so I'm sorry if I'm a little off. It's just been a while since I've done one. But I actually have had a lot of fun doing this. Harold Grigby, sorry you didn't make it. But I do. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight, taking part in this. And sorry we didn't find more silver in the box, but we did give away a lot of good stuff tonight. All right, Mike V. Thanks for coming. And hey, man, you were entered in this last one. You were fine. So good night. Jimmy Lakari. Something happened in 2022. You're not winning everything anymore. I don't know what happened. I think Legit Sir Noobs has taken the new title. I see him winning lots of stuff. Oh, Nacho Stuff. Nacho Stuff, you're out. Thanks for coming. John Camper, appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. I didn't want to be on the wheel anyway. I was getting dizzy. Carrie and Terry Kellogg, that's funny. Thanks, Ed. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Dave Cooper. Sorry. Thanks, Silver Streak. Uh-oh. Paging Dr. Whom. Your number was finally called. Thanks for coming tonight. Just banged my microphone. Todd Birch. So sorry we didn't find you any silver in the rolls, but thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Nacho Stuff. It's rigged. I don't know, Kevin. If you were here when we... Kevin Hamilton, yeah, you're still in. Sea Monkey Metals. So sorry, but thank you for coming and joining us this evening. Silver Streak. So sorry you didn't win, but thanks for coming. And thanks, I believe you were one of my shout-outs too, so thank you for doing that. Let me just double check, make sure I'm not wrong. Trying to remember. Silver Streak, yeah, you were one of my shout-outs, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. So the more we can do for the community, the better. So thank you so much. And Silver Streak, I missed the remove button. So here's John Camper. I'm going to remove. Your name was called and I missed the button, so I'm going to just manually delete you. So I know because I stopped and called you out. So understand I'm just removing you for because I missed the button. So nobody say rigged. It's not rigged. Trying to make sure it's all right. All right, here we go. You're welcome, John Camper. Oh, Novice Star Stacker, you've missed it just by a hair a couple of times. It finally got you, but thanks for also being one of the shout-outs tonight, and thanks for coming and hanging out. Oh, Coin Hunter Chris, it's close, it's close. Oh, Coin Hunter Chris, thanks for coming. And I've noticed you did do some modding for me, and I really, really appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I missed the mod button on a couple of those giveaways. I'll get better as I do this more. So, but thank you so much for your help tonight. Really appreciate it. Novice Star. So, I'm sorry, I was reading something from Novice Star Stacker, but Tomic D, you are out. Thank you for coming and participating and being in the chat and hanging out with us. Dig Gun, it was literally millimeters away. Sorry you didn't win, but thanks for coming, hanging out, being part of the show. Michael Erickson, just by a hair. Thank you for being here. I don't know how to pronounce that. I want to say Kanye, but that's wrong. It's like Kane Friday. Thanks for being here, bud. Appreciate it. The other Jimmy. Jimmy Licari's out and the other Jimmy out. Thank you for coming, the other Jimmy. Really appreciate it. The wheels are getting smaller. The pies are getting bigger. Jessica Poulin, thank you so much for coming. Congratulations on your wins tonight. Thanks for being part of the show. Oh, Daryl USA, buy a hair. And while I'm here, I just noticed Dad's Spare Change was in here. If you guys haven't been over to Dad's Spare Change channel, I just want to call him out. He opened 2 boxes of Loomis rolls a couple of weeks ago. There was like, I don't want to spoil his videos, but thousands of dollars worth of silver in those boxes. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's honestly like the find of a lifetime. But pretty cool stuff. If anyone wants to, or Coin Hunter Chris, if you could post a link to that in the chat if you know how to find it, that'd be super. Chris Kubal, I was rooting for you, buddy. Sorry you didn't make it. And it was cool to see you cross the 1,000 subs this year, or maybe it was late last year, man. So congratulations on your big milestone. And I love watching your stuff, man. Cool channel. Willie Lumen, thanks for playing. Thanks for being here this evening. Thanks, Coin Hunter Chris. Yeah, Chris, sorry, man. You didn't make it. Coin Silver. Coin Silver. So sorry. But thanks for coming and playing with us. What are we down to? About 15? We're getting there. We're getting close. Babsia Tori, your name's come up a lot tonight. Unfortunately, it wasn't for the final big win. Evelia Butcher. So sorry you didn't make the cut. But thank you for being here, as with everybody else. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. We're getting there. We're about 12 or 13. Brian Beckstead. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I know you've been here like almost the whole stream, so thank you so much. Oh, did Tarek make it in? I haven't seen Tarek in a blue moon. Oh no, Dad's Spare Change. So sorry to see you go, but you know what? You have enough silver, you're okay, buddy. I'm curious, you should put in the chat, what did you do with all that stuff? Did you keep it all or did you sell some? Because I would have had a hard time not selling some of it. That was a tremendously big find. I'd have made a few bucks on that. Kevin Hamilton. So sorry to see you go, but thanks for coming. Mo Money Inc. Off the wheel. But thanks so much for coming. And thanks for the email. I know you were like, I'd love to do a shout out, but I've done 3 shout outs for you in the past. So totally get it, man. I really appreciate the thoughts, though. Tarek. Very sorry. Silver Streak says, can I give my quarter to Daryl USA? I would be happy to give your quarter to Daryl USA. If Daryl, if you're still in the chat, you know, you guys can work it out through email, but Daryl, I would need your contact info. And I think you've won stuff from me in the past, but it was a long time ago. So just shoot me an email. And let me make a note of that real quick. Where'd I put it? Right here. We want that to go to Daryl USA. Okay. Thanks, Paging Dr. Whom. I'll look for your email. But if Daryl's in here, just make sure Daryl emails me. But I'm happy to give the quarter to him instead. That's fine. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. We're down to about 10. Legits or noobs, I thought you were a shoe-in for this. If you guys haven't checked out Legit's channel, they've been doing a lot of silver games lately. That's been a lot of fun. I've joined those. I won a 10th ounce of silver over there the other night. That was a lot of fun. And they're giving away, not giving away, they're doing kind of, what do you call them? I forget what they're called. Where you buy spots and they do a random number generator. And they're giving away some premium silver stuff over there, or doing games for premium silver stuff. Really cool stuff. I just know whatever I gamble on, I'm going to lose, so I've stopped paying for it. So Mo Money, you'd like to give a 40% silver to the runner-up. All right. I'm happy to do that. We're getting close. Big Sky 406, thanks for being here. You are no longer in the game. We are down to 3, 6, 7 people. So we now have a 40% prize for the runner-up, courtesy of Mo Money Inc. Yeah, thank you. Raffles. I was thinking of like waffles, I think is what they're called on Facebook. But yeah, basically raffles. All right, here we go. And Bionic Bull does these games with Legit. Yeah, there's a story there, but they stream together. So check out Bionic Bull's channel as well. Cool stuff. And if I'm missing a chat, make sure you tag me if more people are trying to move stuff around. All right, Scott Johnson, thanks for being here. Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much for being a member, or not a member, but a viewer of the channel. I feel like I'm missing some stuff, but you guys will fill me in. Mike, and I can't pronounce this, Schleiz? Mike Schleiz? I'm so sorry you didn't win. I know you've been here all night because I've seen you come up a couple of times in the chat. So thanks for being here. I hope you had fun. All right, so then there were 5. Oh no, Bionic Bull. Bionic Bull, I am so sorry to see you go, but thanks for coming. Down to 4. K-Dab, so sorry to see you go, but thanks for being here. You did get a chance at some rolls. Sorry there was no silver in there for you. Keith Jones, we're down to 2. Thanks for playing. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. All right, so either Michael Reslink is winning a 40%. I think it was silver half. I think Mo Money said silver half. And you will have to contact Mo Money for that. I have nothing to do with the 40% silver. So, Coin Hunter Chris, if I don't know if you've got Mo Money's email. If not, maybe Mo Money can put it in the chat and you can approve it. But one of the two of you is going to win a 40% silver half, and one of you guys is going to win a 1 ounce silver round. So let's see who wins the 40% silver, and let's see who wins the 1 ounce silver round. 50-50 shot. Here we go. Good luck. Mo Money, try putting it in the chat. All right, Michael Reslink, I am so sorry to say you were the runner-up, but at the same time, you got a 40% silver half courtesy of Mo Money Inc. So we're going to see if Mo Money can put his email in. And if he can't, I can probably dig it up here in a second. But the winner is Den Mo for the 1 ounce silver round. So Den Mo, please email me with your contact information. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because that picture is terrible. Maybe we can get that to white. No, it's not going to white balance. Let's see if I can make that better. Come on. Well, I don't know how to make the brightness better. Oh, what did I just do? Anyway, leave it there. It's fine. Here's what you won. There it is. That looks much better. Congratulations, Denmo. Give me a second. I'm going to find Mo Money's email, and I know I can put it in. So sorry, I can't talk and type. There is Mo Money's email address for Michael. Please contact him. Oh, thank you, Coin Hunter Chris. Go ahead and post that and or shoot him an email. And Denmo, make sure you shoot me an email for your 1 ounce silver round. And let me record that in my little Excel here so I don't lose track of it. Again, make sure you, if you are not already a subscriber of Plumber Stacker, that you head over there and give him a little bit of love because he did donate that 1 ounce silver round. So let's make sure we give our appreciation where it is due for that particular giveaway. I don't know where I can put it that it'll show up okay. There we go. Well, you guys, I don't have anything else. I'm happy to sit around, chat, answer questions. I got a couple of cool things that I can show you if you're interested. And I know I mentioned this earlier, so I'll show it. And I did it in one of my videos. For those of you that care about 3D printing. Let me do the black one. It'll show up a little bit better. Yeah, give me a second. I need a wrap. But if you're interested, I know a lot of you guys want to go, so I'm just kind of hanging out here and running my mouth a little bit. But if you're interested, this is something I 3D printed. And like I said, it's in one of my videos. It's got a little bit of a cone shape here on the bottom. It's perfectly sized for $50 wraps so that if you open it up a little bit and just shove it in there, that little cone ensures that it opens and stays open for you, right? So the cone shape here on the bottom makes it a little bit easier to shove in there, and you're not constantly having to put your finger in there. And what happens to me is I catch that paper and I end up getting like weird skin pulls and stuff on my fingers. But the cool part is that, and when I do this a bunch, I usually just have to get the first one started, that you can just kind of drop them in because the paper's held open for you. Get in there. And the nice thing is that the coins come right up to the lip. So the way that it's made is you can put the paper down. When you dump it out, it's the perfect height to just put the paper down. So it's just something stupid I designed on my 3D printer, and I've made like 10 of them. And so when I'm doing wraps now, I just line up a bunch of these and put wraps in them and just dump coins in as fast as I can and then flip them over. And so I have a perfect amount of paper on each side. It's just something stupid I've made. Thought I would show it off since I had you guys here. Maybe you don't care, but I thought it was kind of fun. So let me catch up with the chat here because I was talking. So Paging Dr. Hooms thinks that's cool. Coin Hunter Chris says that's awesome. Bionic Bully said you want. So I was, my son's like, why don't you sell these? And I'm like, well, first off, they'd be a pain to ship. They're not heavy, they're just big. But I've toyed with the idea. So I mean, I may continue to push this, but I mean, you guys let me know in the chat. Is this something you would buy? I almost would feel bad charging people for. I mean, it obviously cost me money to make it because it cost me 3D material and time. But like, what is something like that worth? So, hey, Silver Streak, thanks, bud. Chris Kubo said, I keep drawing a blank and figure using my real name probably isn't the best for coin roll hunting, unlike using my real name for my resume tapes for work as I originally intended. I don't know what that means, Chris, but I'd love to know more. So Harold, in my 3D printing video, no, I have an Ender 3, and it has a metallic bed with a kind of, I say resin, it's got like, it's almost like shingle material. I mean, I can get it and show it to you. Hang on. It's a plexiglass plate. So if you look at this side, it's like plexiglass. But on this side, it's almost like a textured something. It's almost, I mean, I wouldn't say tape, but it's almost textured like a painter's tape. It just doesn't come off. And you can see we've beat the crap out of it. I've made a bunch of stuff on it, but this is what the Ender bed looks like. And they're replaceable. So there's a metal bed that goes under it, and this just gets clipped down onto the bed. So, Paging Dr. Whom, you should figure out a way to brand it with your channel name or something and sell it. Yeah, so that I was thinking about that too. Like, could I figure out how to do like a 3D logo or something on the side? That could be fun. I still have the question of what do you sell something like that for? Make one for nickels and buy it right now. I could make one of these for nickels. I mean, I designed this from scratch. Now I have like a bunch of prototypes where I played with the sizes and had to figure out how to do the right cone shape and get the exact right size for the wraps and all that kind of stuff. So it took me some time to get to this. And I know it looks stupid. It's like a barrel within a barrel, and you'd think that should take 5 minutes. It took a lot longer than you think. But I got a bunch of them. So make one. All right, he said there's another message further up. Yeah, I'll have to go find that, Chris. Trying to come up with a channel name. You should talk to Nacho Stuff. I actually thought his was, when he told me that was his new channel name, I was like, Nacho Stuff. That what does that even mean? And then when I went and looked at his channel, I was like, it is perfect. He's a really creative guy. Giveaway for best channel name from Ed. Good night. Hey, K-Dab, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it. And really, if you guys are still here hanging out with me, I just really appreciate it. I'm just chatting with you guys. So if you have any, I've got some other cool stuff I can show you, just coins. I'd love to get some opinions if any of you guys are coin hounds. I got some stuff that I kind of want to sell, but I kind of don't. So if you are good at grading coins or want to see some cool stuff, I can show you that here in a minute. So Harold, you put a glass bed on it and you're liking it. Oh, that's cool. I should probably look at that. At Chris Kubal has a nice ring to it. I tell you what, Chris, you just get to travel around. You find some cool stuff. Chris finds coins. There's a couple of people that have basically done the finds treasure thing from Rob. I think it's flattering when people copy what you're doing. Sea Monkey Metals, you're absolutely right about that. I just, I look at this and I'm like, who would buy it? So, I mean, for fun, let's say this cost me $1 in materials to make, right? And it's going to cost you a minimum about $3.50 to ship it, right? So at some point, you're talking about a minimum of $2 or $3 a piece for these in volume. On an individual, you'd have to make them pretty expensive. So figuring out how to sell them as like a 5-pack or a 10-pack is probably the only way to go, because you get eaten alive by shipping. All right, Wild Ohio, thanks for coming. I really appreciate you. And if you haven't already emailed me, I think you won something tonight. Make sure you send that on. Yeah, Chris, using your real name, I've been, I think my kids have made some cameos on camera. Not that I wanted them to, they just happened to do it. I have a lot of people that know I have, there's a lot of my friends that don't know I have this channel. I've never told them. I've been asked to, in chat, to do a face reveal. I've had ad people contact me but want me to be on camera. And I just figure with a channel like this, the less people know about me, the better off I am. So I've decided to be as anonymous as I can, and maybe one day I will face reveal, and one day, my real name will float out there. But I've decided for now that's not a good thing for me. So, but Chris, you're also a little bit, I think, and I don't know if Chris Kubal is your actual real name, but I know you're also kind of a public figure, so I don't know if it matters. So Sea Monkey Metal says, doing them for all coins. I mean, my design, I would just have to change the height and the size of the circle, and we could use it for all the coins. Logo on the coin tool would be good. Hey, Carrie and Terry Kellogg, thanks for coming. Yeah, Chris Kubal, I could do that. Do pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. Yep, that would work. They would make some cool giveaways. All right, Paging Dr. Whom, thanks for coming. Yeah, you're not bashful about being on camera. So, hey, before too many more of you go, I got some questions for you. For those of you that might be coin hounds. I don't know the best way to show this stuff. I've been playing with my gold, and this isn't even what I wanted to show you. Where is it? I put it over here. And these are coins, if you watch my whole channel, you've maybe seen these in the past. This guy, 1877 trade dollar. I have no idea if it's cleaned in the past. Obviously, we've got a bunch of toning on it. But this, and I've got a little bit of, I would say, damage or ding over there in the upper right. But this is a coin that I think is actually worth quite a bit of money, even in the condition it's in now. If you're a coin hound and know a lot about trade dollars, I'd love to hear from you. Shoot me an email or put something in the chat right now. But this is one of those coins that I toy with. This is a really cool thing to have just sort of in my collection, because I'm not a huge, I don't have books of trade dollars. It's not in my goal set to go find a whole book full of trade dollars. But when I come across stuff like this, I'll flip it up and just sort of put it in a book or put it in, I've got little red boxes where I keep these kinds of things, because I just think they're kind of neat. But this is something that if I were in a pinch and needed to sell, I think this could be worth some decent money. The other thing I wanted to show you, and this is probably my favorite one, is this guy. This is an 1886, I think, capped bust. And unfortunately, I can take it out of the flip. The flip, kind of creates a little bit of glare and stuff on it. But this is honestly one of those coins that's, in much better condition than you think. And this is another one of those coins that I think I looked at and priced out, and it was, yeah, three-figure coin. I can't remember if it was like, you know, like 199 three-figure or 125 three-figure, or maybe even 200 or 300 three-figure. But this is a just amazing piece of history. And I picked this up in a really big coin collection year and a half ago. And it's another one of those that I've just looked at and been like, you know, I need $200 or $300 for something. And this is one of those coins that occasionally come to mind that's like, I could flip that and go buy what I need. But curious from you guys, what do you think? Give me $1 for it. Thanks, Nacho. You'll probably find one on the street. He wouldn't mind buying it off me. Yeah, so Chris Cuball, I've had somebody tell me that this one in particular looks like it's been cleaned, and I can tell you I haven't cleaned it. It's very possible this has been cleaned, because I do know I've got some gold over here. Where'd I put it? I moved it over there. I got a whole gold typeset, and every single one of them has been cleaned. So the original owner, right, wrong, or indifferent, at some point in their life, I'm sure said, this is ugly and I want to clean it. And, you know, it's not that they did a bad job because the coins look nice, but they've obviously been cleaned. Were you saying, Chris, you think this one's been like evidence of old cleaning? Or do you just think that's toning? That's right. Cap bust is definitely different than bust a cap. Actually, the capped bust half is a little bit bigger than a traditional $50. So if you put them on top of one another, it's a hair bigger. All right, paging Dr. Whom. I probably have a bunch of other stuff you'd want to sit here and watch. I'm not going to get it all out, but you're thinking the trade. It's possible. Yeah, I wouldn't argue with you. I would not argue that maybe was cleaned in the past. And the guy that I bought these from had them in the old PVC flips, and a bunch of the silver dollars. I got a whole run of silver dollars in that collection from like the beginning all the way up through the mid 2000s. And it even had the, whatever it is, the 96 or 97 that's got quite the premium on it. And they all had that PVC toning around the edges. Most of them were not in BU. They had a little bit of wear, so I didn't mind throwing them in some Easy S to get that PVC toning off of them. But I ended up getting like 2 rolls of Silver Eagles out of that deal. So that was pretty cool. All right, Coin Hunter. Oh, you're saying good night to paging Dr. Whom. No, Chris, I'm not the expert either. That's why I'm kind of showing you guys this stuff, because if any of you guys are big coin hounds that know more than I do, I'm happy to take some better pictures and send them over to you. Show in 10 minutes. All right, Chris. Hey, tell people they got good news with the news. Thanks again, Chris. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to think, what else can I show you guys that'd be fun? I don't know if I have anything else. Give me 1 second. Oh, I know, nacho stuff. I thought of something I'm going to show you. Nacho stuff, if you're still here. I showed off, there's another 3D printed thing. These 3D printed coin wrappers, so you can get, hang on. So you can do this kind of roll, right? So with this little thing, you can wrap your own rolls so they look like a bank wrapped roll. And I was talking to Nacho Stuff, and he said, why don't you put a drill bit on the end of that thing? And I said, you know, I toyed with that, but I didn't know how hard it would be. And I just wanted to show you, if you're still here, Nacho Stuff, I did just that. So this is a penny roller on a drill. And I think I left this one open just so I could do this. I don't know how well it's going to work because it's a open-ended wrapper, but yeah, it didn't work because it was crimped. Let me do a new one. But it actually does this really, really fast, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, let me get a fresh wrap because this one was crinkled up. Let me get a fresh one. I'll show it to you. So the unfortunate part is I do have to load a new wrap with some pennies. These are all copper pennies. When I feel like using this little crimper, I go through my boxes of just standard copper pennies and do this. And I'm not counting these, I'm just dumping some in there. So I can kind of show this off. Hopefully this will work. I've done a bunch of these and it's worked every time, but because I'm trying to show you guys, it won't work. But, is it in there? You can see, I mean, I didn't do a full roll, but that was actually really, really easy to do. So now I've got one side crimped and I can just keep loading from that side. And when I'm done, go, and it's done. So isn't that cool? Now I've only done that for $50 and pennies. I haven't done it for the other denominations. So how much does the trade dollar weigh? I mean, I'm going to leave it in the flip. The flip's going to have a little bit of weight to it. 29.2 grams. Sorry, you can't see that. So there's a little bit of weight in the flip. 29.2. So whoever was asking for that. Harold, I think it's cool that you printed them after watching my channel. I love them. Yeah, I try to let people know when I find cool channels, or at the very least some cool videos, you know. Oh yeah, no, unsearched rolls. I was actually, it's funny you say that, coin, I can't say it all of a sudden. Coin Hunter Chris, there we go, I got it out. I was at my local coin shop this past weekend or weekend before, and I said, look, I have a YouTube channel and I'm looking for some content and, you know, grab bags, unsearched wheat penny, you know, bags or rolls or whatever. And the guy just looked at me and said, everything I have, I can tell you they're unsearched, but they've been searched because I know there are wheat pennies in there. And anyone who tells you differently is lying, especially from a coin shop. They've been searched. Now, were they searched well? Maybe not. But I can tell you, I sell rolls, and I can tell you this roll is going to be full of 10s, 20s, and 30s because we went through them to find only 10s, 20s, and 30s to put in there. So he kind of made a big laugh about it. So it made me not want to ever purchase, quote unquote, unsearched rolls from anyone. Yeah, so Harold, I've actually seen these things in industrial use, and they're really, really expensive. There's a YouTube video of a guy that actually bought the machine, and he was wrapping quarters in seconds. It was pretty amazing. But I just thought this was really cool when I found it, and I've printed a whole set. I don't use them that often. So anyway, so 29, well, that went down. It was 29.2 a second ago. So I don't know, 29.0. It's losing weight as it sits here. The other one was 15.6 grams. I don't know if you guys are following the price of gold and silver. I have to imagine you are, but also the little bit of gold I have, I really want to go sell. Oh, it came out of whack. That's why it went down. Let's do that again. 15.8 and 29.2. Gold's gotten stupid, and my pre-33 gold has gotten even more stupid with the price of gold going way up. And that's why I look at these things and start toying with, I could sell this one thing and go buy me 30 ounces of silver. So I struggle with that. I don't know about the rest of you. What else? That might be it. Oh, here's something cool. This will be cool for you guys. Another coin hound thing. Are you guys familiar with, and Nacho Stuff, I sent you one, the 1833 V nickel. Now this one's in terrible shape. The 1883 V-nickel came in two varieties. One that says cents on the bottom and one that doesn't have cents. The ones that don't have cents were plated in gold by like bootleggers back in the day because they looked like the $5 gold piece. So they were taking these V-nickels, plating them in gold, and passing them as gold. So the mint, to stop that, started putting the word cents on the bottom. And the ones that say cents are worth like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times as much money. Well, I happen to be going through some of my old V-nickels, and let me switch to the microscope. Look what I found. So without getting into the details, you know the ones that have cents because you can't see this, but the little dot next to the word United and the dot over here by America doesn't exist on the ones that don't say cents. So I know this one is supposed to say cents, and I can't figure out if that's a grease strike or post-mint damage or what happened to this coin to get rid of the cents under there. So I don't know what that is. That's really weird. That's another one of those oddities that I found lately while I was going through all my coins. So if you guys know, I'd love to hear from you. And I think I put it away. I had some of the super nice ones out the other day, but I think I put them away. Nacho Stuff has one. They're like pristine 1883 V-nickels. Thank you, Jimmy Lacari. Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming. So if any of you are still there, I'm just real curious what you think. Coin Hunter Chris, your guess is as good as mine. I do not have one with the word cents on it. All the ones that I have that are pristine do not have cents. But let's see here. I'm looking at nickels. Sorry, not cents. Nickels. So this is what I'm talking about. So it says E pluribus unum on the variety ones, and these were the ones that I forget what they were called, but they were bootlegging them for gold pieces. And then the new ones that they changed say the word cents, and you can see the two little dots. And even in G4, which the one I have is maybe G4, you're at a $20 coin versus a $7 coin in G4. And the coins that I gave, I gave one to Nacho Stuff. It's probably up here in the EF to AU 50, so it's a $15 to $20 coin. And I've got like a whole roll of them. I can probably go dig it out if you guys want me to. But they're gorgeous. Yeah, I asked another guy that knows a lot about this, and he thought it was maybe a grease strike. Like, just, that's as good a guess as any. Die chip, I think, is another good guess. I told the guy at my coin shop that, even though their prices are crazy, the guy's really, really knowledgeable. I've got a handful of coins that I'm going to take up and show him. I found what did I find? I'm trying to remember what coin it was. It's not a barber quarter. It's the one before the barber, and it's die rotation on the back. So I don't know what the value on that is. So I want to take it in and ask him, because it's not quite a 90 degree. It's probably like a 75 degree die rotation on the back. But from reading, those were more common back then. So, all right, Ed, I'm sorry you got to get up at 6:30 tomorrow, but hey man, thanks so much for coming, and thanks for doing a shout out video. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so Quinn or Chris, if you have one with sense, even if it's worn, I would look I would look on the PCGS photo grade, and I mean, as you saw in the book, if you can get to a G4, I mean that G4, if it's an 1883, I mean you're talking about a $20 coin. Now, you know, go put it on eBay, you might get 15, right? Maybe 12, but still, that's a $12 nickel. If you're better than G4, it goes up pretty fast. You know, a VG8, you go to 30. So you were saying scratched out. So Quinn or Chris, you said maybe they scratched out the word cents. I thought that as well. I think it is a seated Liberty quarter. Yeah, thank you. That has the die rotation. I don't think that looks scratched out. I mean, yes, there's a funky line there, but the rest of the metal material doesn't read scratch to me. That looks like metal on top of metal, not metal that's been scratched out. So, hang on, let me see if I can find those other nickels. And then there were 7. I wish I could hear you guys. That'd make this even cooler. Is this the right one? This might not be the right one. No, I must have put them in another. Well, this is not a great example, but you can see the detail in this particular 1883, but it doesn't have cents in it. I've got some gunk in it, but I have some that are really, really clean, but they have this level of detail. So, you know, these are definitely above that, you know, G4. These are probably into that extra fine category. So these are probably $15 a pop. And like I said, I probably have 10 or 12 of these. You can't hear me? I've been talking this whole time. That's funny. But yeah, I got a bunch of these. This one has some grime on it, but again, the detail is just amazing. So, anyway. Well, thanks, Kevin Hamilton, for the congratulations. I really appreciate it. Well, gang, is there anything else you guys want to talk about or see or what have you? Because I could call it a night. We are after 11 o'clock, and I don't have to get up as early as many of you, but I still do have to get up in the morning. I am happy to call it a night. I got a lot of stuff to mail out this weekend. That's for sure. Do I want to sell some? So, Kevin, the short answer is maybe. Like I said, the couple of pieces I just showed you, those are things that I toy with selling. You know, as I said, I've got, you know, things that I definitely have duplicates and triplicates of. Yeah, I'd be happy to sell some of that stuff. So if there's anything in particular you're looking for, or if, you know, you want me to dig through what I have and see if there's some stuff that might be interesting, you know, shoot me an email with what you're looking for, and I'll you know, I'm happy to send some pictures. So, yeah, I'm always on the mood to, you know, if you watch any of my channel, I'm kind of a quasi collector, but more of a flipper stacker more than anything. So if I can sell one piece to make 300 to go buy 5 other things I want, I'm happy to do that most of the time. So you got some Coin Hunter Chris, you got some V nickels from a bargain bin that were in great shape. That's cool. I would look at Red Book. See if you have anything crazy in there, because some of the stuff that I got in the coin collection from, a year ago, on first glance, there was nothing special about some of these things. And the more I've been digging in, like that seated Liberty quarter that's got a die rotation on the back, I never would have noticed that while pricing that out, just because it's not something I check every coin for. And like this thing being a cents coin with the die chip on it, again, never noticed it. There was a war nickel that I got in there that has a giant lamination crack in it. Again, I mean, when you buy 3 or 4 or 5 rolls of war nickels, you just don't look for that stuff typically. And, over the last few weeks, as I was thinking of content I could make, I started going through these things to see if I had anything interesting. And these are the kinds of things I've found that I'm sure eventually I'll make a video about. But I'm just trying to learn as much as I can about those coins. Nacho stuff, the 2022 pennies. I found a lot of... So I started a video and I killed it because I ended up doing half the box. I did 25 rolls. I found, and I've got them sitting over here in front of me, probably a dozen, maybe 2 dozen coins that had questionable die cracks in them, but nothing that was like so amazing that I'm like, the coin community needs to hear about this, or, I could find something on eBay just like it that had sold for 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 bucks. So I've just kind of set them aside, and I'm going to hang on to them and just kind of keep my eye on it. And, if it is something that turns out to be cool, I'll finish that video. The other 25 rolls, and I'm sorry, they weren't even 2022s. Let me look. Were they 2022s or 2021s? So I got one sitting right here. No, I think what I'm talking about, well, let me come over here. Hang on. No, they were 2021s. I'm sorry. Nacho stuff. So they were 2021s, not 2022s. I didn't find anything special in them that other than the dozen or so I just said. And I looked on eBay for original banked wrap rolls, and they were going for a stupid amount of money. I ended up selling the other half of the box, so the other $12.50 for, I think, 58 bucks on eBay. Something like that, 50, 55, 58 bucks on eBay I got for it. So I sold the other half of the box. Yeah, the 2021, they were die, and like I said, I found some where there were die cracks like in his hair and Lincoln's head. But they weren't amazing ones. They weren't like the big die chip or the big die crack across the whole coin. I didn't have anything like that in the first 25 rolls. So I lost steam because I had looked at, 1,500 pennies or 1,250 pennies. And then I saw how much I could make selling the rest of the box. So I sold the rest of the box. Do I currency search? If you mean bill search, yes and no. I've still not gone to the bank and gotten entire wraps of dollars. That's not true. I did it for $2 bills once, and there wasn't anything special, so I couldn't make a video out of it. However, when I was rotating through $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 in coins, twice a week, back when coins were easier to get, sometimes I would ask for that change in 10s or 20s. And definitely search those, right? I would find star notes. And even today, if I turn in $1,000 and get hundreds, I mean, I'll look for cool serial numbers or star notes to see if there's any value. And so far, I haven't found anything great. I mean, I've found star notes. I found some cool ladders. I found some low serials, but nothing that's worth a ton of money. The coolest bill I've got recently, and it wasn't through a big search. It was, I went in the bank and they said, hey, we have some old bills. You want them? And I said, yes. And it's on the channel. It was a 1928 G series $2 bill, red label $2 bill, worth about 20 bucks. So I got that for $2 from the bank. All right, Coin Hunter Chris, thank you so much. You have a good weekend. Thanks, Turkey Sandwich. Appreciate it. Yeah, so nacho stuff, I didn't answer your question about recently. Yeah, this was in the last couple 2 or 3 weeks that I did this. So the 2021s, I made good money on. Good night, Chris. So yeah, this wasn't last year. This was literally in the last couple of weeks. And I don't know why. It was somebody in Las Vegas. I don't know if it was another coin dealer or what. You know, maybe somebody who just needed some OBWs. Maybe they were looking for the die chip. I don't know. But you know, I think it worked out to something like $2.50 or $3 a roll for penny rolls of pennies that were 50 cents. So I took it. So my desk is an absolute disaster. So who's left here? I see Kevin. I see Nacho. Coin Roll Hunter just left. Turkey Sandwich probably still here. Who's lurking? I got at least 7 people lurking. Who's still here? Speak up in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to start solving my Rubik's Cube. Nobody wants to see that. Always have my Rubik's Cube handy too. There it is. You know what's funny? I mean, for those of you that are left, when I did my 750 or 1,000 sub giveaway, I had like 150 or 200 people come to that. And tonight, I think at the height, we only had like 40 or 50 people, which is a little surprising because I gave away even more stuff tonight than I did in the last one, which is weird. Maybe it was just a bad night, but maybe there were too many other streams going on. I don't know. But I thought it was weird. Hey, Particle Many Ego. So Nacho Stuff, are you at 3,000 subs yet? Because I looked the other day and like you had just crossed 2. And then the last time I looked is you were running up on 3. I'm looking now. Yeah, you're like 50 subs away from 3,000 subs, dude. Killing me, man. Making me want to go do another channel. Do you be comfortable sharing your eBay seller name so we can check out your stuff? So Harold, I might be willing to shoot you an email because my eBay account's my personal account. It's got my actual real name on it. So that's something I'm not sharing widely with the community. So maybe shoot me an email. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I don't sell. I do definitely... I do definitely price stuff on eBay all the time and do occasionally sell stuff. It's been a while since I've sold a lot of coins. The last 2 big coin scores I really had were selling I think they were 2021 dimes, and Nacho Stuff turned me onto it. People were buying rolls of 2021 dimes, original bank wrap for like, I want to say like $10 a roll, $12 a roll. And so I offloaded 40 something rolls of that on eBay. The pennies were big. I've actually been selling more stuff, silver stuff on Facebook. And I sold some gold on Reddit in the last year. So Nacho Stuff, your thing, for me, I don't have the time. I hardly have the time right now to do coins. And what you're doing takes at least an hour or 2, probably closer to 3 or 4 a day to do it right. But maybe I'm wrong. And I'm still, something else I'll share with you guys. If you ever do any deals on Facebook, and I thought about making a video about this, but I didn't. I'll share it here. And I know people can watch this back, but I did get scammed on Facebook for the first time in 2 years for about $250 a month ago. And I'm still fighting with Venmo to not pay it. So I realized pretty quickly I'd been scammed. So I had the bank cancel the payment. So Venmo paid the seller. And then when Venmo went to my bank to get the money, the bank said no, because the bank was like, it's fraudulent. Venmo doesn't care, so they've been after me for 3 or 4 weeks to collect their money, and I keep escalating up through Venmo, which is owned by PayPal, and they just don't give a crap about anybody. So they have not been listening to me, but I've been fighting them for several weeks on not paying for basically a scammer. So be careful if you do go to Facebook and Reddit. Yeah, so nacho stuff, you were saying a couple hours minimum. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch all of your videos, but I mean, probably every second or third one, I kind of dive in and just look through it quickly. And I mean, most of your videos are what, 30, 45 minutes, which means you've edited probably 2 or 3 hours of driving around down to that 30 or 45 minutes and, dealing with the scrap yards and all that kind of stuff. It does look like it's fun. And I hope the best for you. I hope the best for you on the channel, because I mean, if you keep growing the way you are, you're going to make some decent money on YouTube. But my regular job keeps me so busy right now. I couldn't imagine doing something like that took me a couple hours a day. I'd love to, though. I'd love to be in the position to do it. Yeah, 2 years without getting scammed is a pretty good run. Yeah, I could see that. 3.5 hours. That's probably about right. But I would argue, I mean, if I actually were to go get 6 boxes and sit down, because I mean, you know this because you used to have a coin channel. If I post a 6-box video, I have at least 3 to 4 hours in it, between driving to the banks, going through each of the coins, rewrapping coins, filming the video, editing the video, so on and so forth. But that 3.5 hours is spread out 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there and 30 minutes somewhere else. It's not 4-hour continuous, effort. So Kevin Hamilton, I think coin roll videos are getting a little bit saturated. That said, I think it's still a really small community. When you look at, I think there's a lot of things you could look at that if you did even a halfway decent channel, like I hope mine is, I think you could grow way faster than what the coin community can do. I think the problem in the coin community is there's only so much you can do that isn't really expensive. Meaning, if you look at even the big channels, what is their content, right? Buying and selling silver, predictions on what the market's going to do, what do coin shops do, and coin roll hunts, right? Whether that be truly bank hunts, customer wrapped hunts, hey, I bought a bunch of silver from my coin dealer hunts, right? I mean, that's the same 5 videos that are on every coin channel, for the most part, right? And then you have your auction channels and your, but at the end of the day, when you look at content, that's kind of what people do. And for some of those, you have to have some bank to do it. I mean, Rob did one the other day, where he bought, I don't remember what it was, a ton of old constitutional silver and hunted it, I love that video. I thought it was really cool, but it probably cost him $2,000 or $3,000 to go buy that silver. And the average person, while I might have the money to be able to do that, I also like being married. So, that's the kind of video I could do once a year. There was I forget the guy's channel name, but I think he quit YouTube over like the fall because his channel, like the algorithm had just stopped recommending his videos. And he was complaining because he's like, oh, so-and-so does a video and gets 30,000 views. And I do a video on, buying $50,000 worth of gold and 300 people watch it. That was his big complaint. But in his tirade about why he was quitting, he was like, I've probably spent $500,000 on gold and silver over the last several years, and I can't get YouTube to recommend my videos to anybody. I mean, think about that. That's crazy. I mean, if you got the coin to do it, good. But, I mean, the average person, that's not a channel they can maintain. So I hope I answered your question in a roundabout way. Sure, for Rob, that video that he did, I think he did probably backfill for some of his streams, but I mean, he had all kinds of crazy stuff in there. He had some barbers, he had seated Liberty stuff, he had, and he doesn't always give that kind of stuff away. Now, maybe he's auctioning it off and stuff. So, to your point, Nacho Stuff, I mean, it's probably mostly a win-win, but still, I mean, he's also a full-time YouTuber, I guess, and he's also got multiple channels. So, I mean, I'm not knocking the guy in any way. I think Rob is brilliant in what he does. Super knowledgeable, and he keeps it entertaining. I mean, but I just couldn't imagine at my level and the time I have trying to do stuff like that. I mean, even the coin roll hunt today, and I know like Freedom Coins, Kevin over at Freedom Coins, he doesn't post as much as he used to, but he used to have a standing Saturday or Sunday stream where he sold rolls, and he wasn't even that expensive. And his guaranteed silver back wasn't terrible, but he ended up killing that part of his channel for a couple of reasons. One, he got really busy and he moved house and some of that stuff, so life got in the way. But part of it was he was charging people a lot of money, and the silver was drying up, and it's like, how do you do a show every Saturday with 3 or 4 boxes and collect $200 or $300 per box, give back maybe 100 in silver, 125 in silver, and never find anything and feel good about that with your channel members? And that's the other part of this that I think is really hard. And you were right about Rob. It's his job. I mean, coin roll hunting is his job. Hunting coins is his job. And I mean, I'd love to be there, but for me, this is a hobby that I'm just trying to share with the world. Hey, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. We are well past the end of the stream. I'm just hanging out chatting. We're talking about whatever people want to talk about. So, welcome. But I'm just running my mouth. Talking about coins, other coin channels, coin roll hunting, all that good stuff. Hey, Harold, thanks for coming, buddy. You guys that are left, if you have any questions or want anything tonight, just email me. Happy to answer emails. So Metals Monk says, hey, GA, how have you been? You end up going to any of the coin shows in Marietta? So no, Metals Monk, you and I, we did a trade a while back, right? Or I bought a round from you, and we were supposed to meet up at a coin show. So the short answer is no. I have not been to any of the coin shows in Marietta. I have also not looked for any. And you and I, last time we talked, if I recall, we said we'd try to hook up at the next one. So that answers your question. So if there's any more coming, man, shoot me a note. I'd love to meet up. Particle Many Ego. How old am I? I am old enough. Now I'll share this. I'm in my 40s. So I'll share that much. I'm seasoned. So how have you been, Metals Monk? You been well? And they came out with the third coin in that 7 Wonders of the World series, and I still don't have one. So if you bought a bunch of them, we might be able to cut a deal again. Yeah, the one you invited me to is the only one that I've even kind of teed up to try and go. And I can't remember, something happened and I couldn't make it. So Particle, we're not too far apart. I'll leave it at that. Where are you, is the coin show in the same hotel or same place every month? Yeah, the Lighthouse of Alexandria. That's right. And I do love that 7 Wonders series. And I mean, I did a video when it first came out thinking that it would be kind of a big hit. And it hasn't been. I was a little bit surprised. I still have a couple of the Colossus coins. And I have one of the second coin that I bought from Metals Monk. Never picked up the third one. All right, Nacho Stuff. Hey man, congrats on your channel. Take care, man. I'll see you next time. Yeah, Metals Monk. Yeah, I know you weren't for most of the stream, but like my weeks lately have been slammed. This week I had meetings all through lunch, and usually lunch is when I run out and try to hit banks and pick up my coins. And even today, like I had 15 minutes to run out and check my PO box. I had 15 minutes on Tuesday to go get the one box of coins we did tonight. It's been crazy. So coin counting machines at my banks. I've covered this in other videos, but the Fifth Third banks around my area used to all have coin machines, and one by one they've been breaking, and they haven't been fixing them. And my last Fifth Third nearby, that branch went out of business, and they decided to not deploy that coin machine to any other branches. So my last bank within like a 10-mile or 15-mile radius that I'm a member of, the coin machines are gone. I did find a couple of credit unions a weekend or two ago. I had some time to drive around on a Saturday, and I did find a couple of credit unions that had coin machines, and they all had, they were only free to members, but they had $100 maximum before there was a fee, even for members. So at $100, I mean, I burned through that in 2 minutes. It's less attractive. What I have found that I'm toying with is my Wells Fargo has a business account that only requires a $500 minimum balance and a free service that you have to sign up for where you can return coins in bags. And so basically at the end of the day, you put your account number on it. They send it off once it gets counted. If you're over or under, they just correct it in your account. But they have a limit of $4,000 in coin per month. And then they start charging you, I think it's $4 a bag. So, for me, that would get me through, back in the old days, it would barely get me through a week before I'd have to start paying fees. The way coins are coming in now, it would cover most of my month. So that's something I'm looking into. Outside of that, I've been rewrapping coins and I hate it, but I'm getting pretty fast at it. Yeah, unfortunately, Metals Monk, I have, my daughter's got a volleyball tournament all weekend. I'll be gone. We'll be getting up at like 5:30 in the morning to get out to these tournaments. Otherwise, I would maybe try to go. But I can't make it this weekend. Where is the link for where is the postings? Where do you find out which weekends these coin shows are? So Kevin Hamilton, you see other channels copy Rob Finds Treasure. I mean, even my videos to some extent borrow heavily from other channels that I've seen, right? And to me, as long as you're not outright copying like bit for bit, I think it's a form of flattery. So, I mean, I could analyze some of my videos and bump it up next to some of Rob's, and you could find consistency, or not consistency. You could find similarities. I'm not doing it to copy Rob. I'm doing it because it fits my style to some degree. And I think Rob's doing a lot right. So I try to make my videos, but at the same time, there's structurally, there's stuff that's similar. So I don't disagree with you. I will say I did have one funny thing with one of the larger YouTubers, and it was totally an accident. And I should have known better. But I did one of my first videos where I showed off my stack, which, I was 3 months or 4 months into buying silver rounds and that sort of stuff. And I did a video on all the silver that I owned at the time. And for the thumbnail, I just went to Google and typed in silver stack or silver spread or something. And I found this really good picture of like a bunch of silver laid out, and that was my thumbnail. and I got a cease and desist from Silver Dragons. He was very nice about it, but he basically told me that I was infringing on his material because I was using his picture of his stack on my channel. And I explained, because he emailed me, and he was, like I said, he was very, very nice about it. He wasn't rude in any way. But I emailed him back and explained. I was like, hey, man, I'm sorry. I just Googled, here's even the keywords that I Googled, and here's the link I clicked on. And he posted a picture of his stack on like Reddit or something. And that's where I stole it from. And, looking back, it wasn't a free for use. I didn't check licensing. It was stupid on my part to do it. But it was funny that literally on one of my first videos on stacking silver, I had, one of the larger channels come after me for borrowing without asking their content, which I thought was pretty funny. So John Shank, you guys having fun? We had a really good giveaway tonight. We're all done. I'm just hanging out, chatting with folks. So people are coming and going. I'm answering questions on whatever questions people have. We talked some numismatics earlier. Talked about my channel. We talked about the community. We've talked about a lot of things. So I'm here if you want to just pick my brain, or I'm happy to answer questions. How long have I been seriously hunting coins? So I started seriously hunting coins in the late fall of 2018. So, as a kid, I was always interested in coins. I remember when I was a kid, I would go through all of our pennies looking for, that $50,000 penny. It wasn't anything I did super seriously, but, I was kind of into coins as a kid. And then just later in life, I have a lot of hobbies. And part of the reason I got into silver, part of the reason I got into silver is because I was looking at our investments, right, and our retirement. And I started reading up more and more on how much of your portfolio or your savings should be in something like precious metals. And I started reading about it, and then I got interested in it, and then I started buying silver, and then I started just looking at stuff on YouTube, and I'm like, hey, like Rob Finds Treasure is probably the first guy I ever saw do a coin roll hunt on YouTube, because his channel came up in my first search. And I'm like, there's these guys out there finding basically face value silver, and here I am spending, money on it. Granted, it's different things, right? A 1 ounce round is a very different thing than a 90% half dollar. But it was one of those that sparked my interest. And so I started hunting boxes shortly after that. So that's how I got here. And I did it for several months before I said, you know what, I'm going to try out this YouTube thing. My son had started a YouTube channel when he was like 8 or 9 years old. I helped him do it because he wanted to do a Fortnite channel. And it lasted about 2 months because he realized it was hard work, and he was 8. So I get it. And then I thought, if my 8-year-old can do this, I can do this. And so I thought I'll just start putting my stuff on YouTube and see if anybody watches. And people watched. And my early videos were terrible. I mean, I think everyone that does YouTube, their early videos are terrible. But you got to start somewhere. So let's see here. Kevin says, do you find any good find out of coin bags from the credit unions? I have never picked up a coin bag from a credit union. I've tried buying coin bags from Publix. I've tried buying coin bags from various branches that I go in, and no one will sell me coin bags. I would love to hunt some coin bags. I know when I was at my banks when they had coin machines, and I would fill up the halves, and they'd open the machine and start yanking out, well, the quarters are full and the pennies are full. Like, as they were laying the bags on the ground, I would literally be edge hunting the bags from 3 feet away, just desperate to find silver in it. And if I could see it, I would be like, hey, can I buy that whole bag? And they would always say no. But sometimes I could see silver in the bags, and they just wouldn't sell it to me. Yeah, I know Silver Dragons used to be Silver Baggins. Oh, was he? So I didn't know why he changed. He got a cease and desist from like the Lord of the Rings people. That's hilarious. So John Shank, I wish I could say, well, I don't know if I wish. I would like to say I could hunt every day for the last 3 years. When I started, it was a 2 box a week, or 1 to 2 boxes a week, and for a little while it slowed to 2 boxes every 2 weeks, or maybe 4 boxes every 2 weeks. to last year in the heat of things, like I said earlier in the stream, I mean, I was going through easily $4,000 to $5,000 worth of halves per week. On top of that, doing quarters and pennies, and the occasional nickel box. And at some point, my wife was like, "You got to stop floating, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of cash and all these coins." So now I kind of keep a rotation of about $1,000 going at any given time. And then for the last 5 or 6 months, just getting coins has been hard. Even when they're on order, they don't come in sometimes. So I'm stuck. This week I was supposed to have 5 boxes and I got 1. So John Ching, I've been fighting cancer, so it took my mind a while. I hate to hear you've been fighting cancer, but I'm really happy to say that you found something to take your mind off of it. Let's see here. They gave you 8 months to live. Wow. Well, that's awesome, dude. If you're in remission, that's fantastic. Well, I don't envy you for having to go get scoped, but man, that's a great story. You're in remission, though. I'm happy for you. I'm going to keep this short, but my mom died last year, and very short version of it. It wasn't the cancer that necessarily killed her, but while she was in the hospital, she found out she had stage 4 cancer, and she was in for surgery on something else, and she never recovered from the surgery. And the doctors basically said, had she recovered, she wouldn't have had long because the cancer was coming for her. So congratulations on beating that. So my bank calls me for my order for the week. I gave my bank teller a Air Maya 2022. I don't know if I know what that is. Oh, it's one of the new Maya Angelou quarters. Well, that's cool. So Dan M, I hope I have a decent personality. I think, I've heard from other people that what I try to do for me is I try to make it at least educational. So I do find I repeat a lot of the same things over and over again, but my goal is to have fun, but at the same time, if it's your first time ever coming, I want you to know what the hell I'm doing. I want you to know why we're doing this. I want you to know what you're looking for. You can't do it in every video, but if I can help other people get into this or enjoy it, or at least understand why they're watching it and want to come back, that's kind of what drives me. So yeah, you have 11 milk crates full of errors. Are they all Maya Angelou errors or just errors in general? Yeah, I hear that, John. And thank you for your respect there, Dan M. So it's a lot harder than people think, and it does take time. And you kind of have to put yourself out there. And occasionally I get comments that I don't like. And I try to either, respond kindly or just ignore it. And sometimes it's hard. I am having fun, and that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. Well, that's awesome. I mean, if you've got 11 milk crates full of errors, that would be, it'd be tough to make a YouTube video out of that. But depending on what the errors are, I could easily see, being just a fantastic video going through that and showing the errors, what they're worth, how rare they are, how you could go about selling. So one of the videos I've started and haven't finished is actually a VAM video, VAM video on peace dollars and Morgan dollars. Again, to fit with my education piece, it's really educating people on what is a VAM, right? What does it mean? Where does it come from? Where do you find out about them? And going through, I've got 2 or 3 tubes of peace dollars and Morgan dollars that until I thought of this idea for the video, I had never really searched them for VAMs. And it turns out I have a few of them. So to me, it's going to be at least a fun video to finish, and I hope people enjoy it when they watch it. But I guess I say that to say, John, if you've got 11 cartons full of errors, that could be 2 years worth of content, depending on what kind of errors they are. So Yeah, that R is important, Kevin. That R is important. I can't believe I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours or something. All right, Particle, I appreciate it. And hey, guys, I tell you what, it's 11:42. If you have any final questions, I'm happy to take them. Otherwise, I've got to get to bed myself. So let me know here. I'll hang out for another minute or two, but I got to start heading towards bed. But so John says, I'm giving all my coins to my girls. I have 3, 5, 13, 16. I'm doing it for them. I'm not sure I understand your numbering scheme there, but yeah, no, I did the same thing, right? So a lot of the stuff that I have complete collections of, I did the same thing. I have 2 of each because I made one for my son and one for my daughter, and those are things I'll never sell. And you know, one day when I'm old and you know they move out, those are things I'm just going to give them, or they'll end up in my will and they'll just have them. So yeah. So Dan M, yeah, I trip over myself all the time. If you watch my videos, I sometimes my what I mean to say and what my mouth says, they don't align. And sometimes I get called out in the comments jokingly, and sometimes it's not so jokingly. But I try to correct myself with little comments. But yeah, I mean, you're filming these things. I don't run from a script. A lot of channels are very scripted. I don't script almost everything I do. Recently, I've got a couple videos that I scripted, but most of my videos are literally just me off the cuff. I occasionally will do a second take of things, but rarely. It's me. I hit the play button and I go. You know? So yeah, tripping over yourself's part of the job. 3 girls, 5, 13. I got it. Okay, there we go. I understand now. All right, guys. You take care. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You guys be good. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Take care.